Welcome back. Just
What?
welcome back to everyone. Dude, Happy New Year to you. Zachary, Pickle, Adrian, the OGs, Renee. Wish you were here. Wish you had. Hey, dude, what if Renee actually had like Tuesdays free now with her promotion? Text her.
Oh,
Renee, are you here?
no.
And replaced Kyle? That'd be awesome.
How awesome were
No,
those?
replace Jay.
You! I would rather die than not be here.
Really?
Like, not like die, but I'd rather have. Dude, have you guys had food poisoning?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you tell someone at work, oh, fuck, bro, I had food poisoning last night. They're like, damn, that sucks. What are we going to have for lunch? And what are you doing today? And you're like, no, listen, I had food. This was like, I thought I may pass away. I thought to myself, I had it last night.
Food poisoning is not a 24-hour thing.
Yeah, I'm still feeling lethargic from not sleeping last night is the whole thing.
No.
Thankfully,
Food poisoning
takes
takes
right.
a couple of days to run through your system. Anytime I've ever had it, it's minimum 3 days.
That is God dang, that sound is just really, really fun. That's really bad news. Because will I vomit again?
Depends how much you had, I guess, right? How much of the
I
bad
had
stuff?
that.
I never
guys
vomited from food poisoning.
Oh, just poo poo.
3 days of.
Oh no. See, my stool is actually.
Have
fine.
you ever had to have a colonoscopy?
Mm-mm.
No. Have you ever had to drink a lot of laxative for different X-rays or whatever?
No, I've always been pretty regular and pretty fine butt wise.
No.
Zach, I don't know. You're doing some weird stuff over there.
Well, no.
I would like a colonoscopy.
I had
though.
to get pictures
what's the one where they
of
wash
my
it out?
kidneys
Of
when
your
I was a
butthole?
junior.
Yeah.
And to do that, you got to clearing everything out. Otherwise, there's a bunch of poop in the picture. So I had to
Never
do
had
that. That stuff was so bad. And then they inject you with this iodine stuff, and it makes you feel all weird. Not like high weird, but like
cold. Right? I've had them run something through my veins, and it was really chilly. You can feel it going through your arms and
I can
your
hear my
body.
dog
That was weird.
snoring.
What kind of dog you have? A pug?
He's a terrier mutt.
Nice.
He's
Smash
behind,
face.
He's behind me. No. That's a pug. He doesn't have smash face.
Well, yeah, I have a couple pugs. My pug is probably on her way out, which is a real bummer.
In the game Zelda, who is Zelda?
That old dude's daughter, the princess.
Yes. So
All right, you passed.
You're playing Breath of the Wild?
I'm not sure what it's called. It's brand new for us. I haven't played in.
What system is it on?
Is it on a Switch?
It is.
It's Breath of the Wild.
It is Switch related.
Could be the new one.
It was
Tears of the Kingdom.
the first part of the game. We had to get into we had to get into a shrine, and then the old guy said you got 3 more shrines.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never played Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if it opens up that way or not, but Breath of the Wild does. Did you climb the tower? You climbed the tower, and
yeah.
He's like, "Have you done all the shrines? The 3 shrines?"
It just in the very first part of the game. Yeah, we
Yeah,
just got the
paraglider.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys might not like that one, but it seems very, very fun. But I just don't know what to compare it to as far as fun games.
It won Game of the Year in 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's that old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just played it for the first time this year.
Did you like it?
2 months ago. I loved it. It's a great.
I still haven't beaten it. I'm a 100%er.
Yeah, 100%er. Like you got to do everything.
Okay.
Means you find all the different collectibles. You beat every shrine. You beat every dungeon.
When you finish the main quest,
I haven't even finished the main quest yet.
You get a little something that tells you how far how much you've completed. But you have to finish the main story, and the game will only track 100%ing the map. It doesn't actually track 100%ing the game or not. So there's some things you find along the way that's like you don't actually have to do, and you could still get 100% but there's no like achievement or reward. It's just like well, you did it.
For fun, and you found everything. And
Yeah. It's a
So
it's a
how
good
do I
game.
how do I get more hearts?
You complete more shrines. There's 120 shrines. Every 4 shrines, you can either get a heart
Yes,
or a stamina
okay.
boost.
You could fast track it and just do the quest and be like 20 hours, I think.
Boy, I don't know how you do that. I did. I mean,
20 hours only?
I'm probably 150 hours in.
I'm saying like if you fast track it, I think you can do it in like 20, maybe 30. But
That's
like
not
to 100% it, you're talking about like probably 400 hours if you're not like
So fun to do
trying
with
real
the
hard.
kids.
It's
So
fun.
with the,
It's fun to just play and have fun with it. That's the point of
Mhm.
it. Like, there's no like they don't really
Yeah.
give you a whole lot of instructions, and then it's
yeah,
just
they
like
don't.
just do what you want.
Okay, so I had to look up on YouTube
Mhm.
just a little direction because the girls and I were, kind of beating our head against the wall, not knowing how to get into that shrine. But so, what's the best advice then, as far as like getting a heart or that other thing?
The stamina, just like
Just
just
do
run
shrines.
around and
Okay.
find shrines.
You want to find them. You want to get the Master Sword, so you need 13 or 15 hearts to get the Master Sword.
I wouldn't even think about that.
I'm
right
barely.
now.
Okay.
When you see
So
those,
I
you
don't
see
have
those
any
tall
hearts. I have
towers.
3 hearts. I
Yeah.
haven't gotten any. Is that normal?
Yep. Very. That's everyone starts that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're fine. But
Even
like,
through the 4 shines.
Yep.
I haven't. Oh, okay.
yep. That's normal.
So here's the best advice. You're not a hardcore gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Use the internet when you get stuck.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
use the internet because you're probably not going to have as much fun beating your head against the wall trying to figure something out, especially with your girls. They might
Yeah.
get a little impatient. Just use the
Yeah.
internet.
Some of the stuff.
Okay.
Some of the stuff is like kind of fun. Like, oh man, how do we do that? Oh, I don't know. I'll come back to it later, and you kind of figure it out later. But like, there was definitely some stuff I looked up and was like, wow, that would have been really nice to know.
Yeah, dude.
Early game, and I went like the whole game. I didn't even utilize that. It's a
Yeah.
fun, like the open world concept. If you climb those towers when you see them,
Uh-huh.
that helps you. That helps like display the map, which can help you kind of find your way around.
Yeah. That's what old dude said. He's like, stand up high, check it out.
Yep. And then do the shrines and just kind of have fun. You might never finish the main story, and you could still have a really fun time playing the game.
Dude, it is super fun, just having the girls chime in, and we're doing it together, and we're dying, and
Yeah, that's good.
just figuring stuff out and
exactly
being silly with it.
As long
How
as you're
they-
having fun, that's all that matters.
It's exactly what they want you to do. Is just
Okay.
like the lack
You,
of
you
direction is on purpose.
you see a puzzle and you're thinking, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to complete more of the puzzle today. But I think while you're just having fun, you end up figuring stuff out and completing parts of the puzzle, without intentionally attempting to. But yeah, I'm having fun. But yes, I had food poisoning and I'm still lethargic. I thought it was just like an overnight thing or a 1-day deal. But not feeling super hot, a little sluggish, but everyone survived New Year's. Everyone's happy, healthy. Anything fun?
I was in a hotel in Pennsylvania.
Hotel, like
With the hooker?
Nope, it's just
you had a hooker?
nope. I sure did not.
Oh,
I
that would have been a story.
I was driving back from the Niner Commander game, and we just got a hotel in Pennsylvania because we were tired.
Wait,
nice.
that was in Washington?
Yeah,
Oh.
and I
Totally
was in.
thought that
That's
was
fun.
in,
You got to.
I was in.
San
No.
Francisco.
No, I was in South Carolina. Then I drove to North Carolina, and then Sunday morning I drove from North Carolina to DC, and then after the game
By yourself?
with my wife, and then
That's a long road trip.
we drove to Pennsylvania, and we got
What a
back
shitty stadium,
back
right?
Yeah, it's pretty mid. Like the Commanders are like, there's more Niner fans there than anybody. There was like one Eagles fan that everybody was just hating on. That was hilarious.
That's great. Love it.
Dude, you're
Love to
right,
hear
dude. Kittle sucks.
He's so bad.
I hate him. Dude, I traded for Kittle in
That's why he is a
four
holdout in half the
leagues.
leagues.
Did he have a dud I really didn't even. I guess
Yeah.
he only probably caught like 2 or 3 passes for like
Dude.
30 or 40 yards.
And obviously, I'm kidding. It's a callback to us,
To
talking
me.
about him. But bro, against Washington, I traded Hawkinson straight up 4 times for the
What an
title game.
idiot.
Oh, I traded
What
Hawkinson
An
for
idiot.
Goddard, and that was clutch
Oh, you
Gotta be a
did.
good
That was
trade, yeah.
great.
for a
Holy
title game.
cow.
Yeah, that was nice.
Dang, good job. So hey, you won JV.
I did.
Yeah, man.
Well
congrats.
done, dude. Winning
you.
against
Thank you.
Ash and Joe and Adrian and
I was winning.
Jake, Troy, Roy,
There's a bunch of
Braxton, Renee.
Renee.
I think I may have said everyone. James.
Yeah. That's just about everybody.
I
Yeah,
think
it
that
was
was
good.
everyone.
That's my first fantasy title ever. Like I've never won a
Dude,
league.
really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's exciting,
I think
man.
it's
Must be an
fantasy,
easy
bro.
league.
Good job. Hey, salary league against NDL players.
It was
Well done.
like I didn't have any injuries all year long. I think
That's going to be your 1 year in 2023,
Yeah.
the year you had no injuries.
like it was.
That's how you
Oh,
remember it.
You just used up all your injury luck
I
for like
did-
the next 20 years.
I lost Kirk Cousins.
For sure.
I lost Kirk Cousins whenever he got injured, and
Jacobs wasn't there for your playoff run.
that was SF2. I didn't have Jacobs.
No, you bought him from me in JV.
and then I flipped him for ETN in the offseason.
That was a good flip.
Yeah.
That was.
I got Brees Hall and ETN in the offseason, and then they rode them all year long.
Good job.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It's a
So
nice
are you
feeling.
staying in JV?
No. I'm cutting down a little bit, trying to make room and cutting. I think I'm cutting 3 leagues or 4 leagues this offseason.
And adding one more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I cut 8 leagues. I'm at a good amount right now.
Cutting 8 is good.
16 leagues, I think, is really good.
It's a lot better than 24.
Yeah, it was just too much.
Depending on who you ask.
You said you had 7 titles?
No, I had 3 titles.
Oh, out of 7.
3 titles out of 7 title games. Yeah.
Oh, we had 7 title games and won 3. Oh,
yeah.
That kind of feels like a letdown, doesn't it?
It does.
That's annoying.
Yeah. What was nice is it kind of I think it proves your skill how you get to the playoffs, how many playoffs you get to.
Yeah.
And I think like of 18 leagues competing, I made it in 15 leagues. So that I'm very, very happy with.
Good.
15 playoff berths. Yeah, I thought that was good. But then to go down to 3 titles, that's why I said in that initial post, if I make it in a handful, if I get a handful of titles, I'll be really happy. And I didn't. But I won a $500 league, and I 3-peated in a league, and then and then I won Brian's contract league.
Guess who owes me $100?
Oh, hey, let me Venmo when you guys are talking today.
League
How much do I owe you, Pickle?
You owe me 10.
$10. Adrian, do I owe you anything? Do you want anything?
I know $10 is nothing to you.
You need anything?
No, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Adrian just asked for money.
Zachy, do I owe you 100?
You owe me 100.
If
Purdy
anyone's
over
listening,
Fields.
Oh,
who was
Now,
it?
somebody that owes me money is Joe.
Purdy over Fields. Oh, did you beat Joe in overall record of all the leagues?
Hey, good job.
Yeah, I think by 2. I think he owes me $50.
Purdy over Fields. Jay, our bet was Fields wouldn't be a top 10 QB in GA scoring.
Dang it.
And he finished QB 19.
What a loser. Both of us. Fields and I. Okay, I owe you 10, and then Zachy, I owe 100.
100.
Okay. I'll get you both paid while we're talking.
I don't have Venmo.
Man, how nice.
Venmo?
It got shut
Want me
down.
to pay for? Hey, tell me which league you want me to pay for, Zach. If you want me to do that, or I'll pay.
What league? What league do I pay for?
Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll figure it out off stream.
I am not well. Okay, I'm not doing well. Plus, I might be stoned. Okay, I might not be though. This is public.
I'm gonna go with.
It's fine. You're
Retract
where it's perfectly legal. You can be stoned all you want.
Okay,
Whatever makes you
listen.
feel better, right?
Thanks. You get free leagues. Thank you for reminding me. I don't have PayPal because it got hacked and now they won't let me have a PayPal account. So I can Zelle you. I can Zelle your ass so
Zelle.
hard.
Zell.
That works.
Zeely? Zale?
It's Zell.
Zelle.
Who wants to make some bets for
Okay.
next year right now? I
I
got
bet you-
$10 to
No.
burn.
I'll
Hey,
bet
I am
you
ready. I am
$10
ready
for
to
your
lose.
100 that I have the 101 in NFL league next year.
No, I'm not even in that league, so I'm not gonna make any bets about that. I'm so mad nobody left that league. I so badly want to be in
NFL?
that league. Yeah.
Dude,
Just
my
depends if
team is
Jim's
getting
gonna
a
do anything.
little top heavy.
What's top
I
heavy?
have like 200 invested in wide receivers, and that's only 4 players.
Oh,
That's
that's
heavy.
right. You have that like
It's not sustainable.
Lamb, Hill,
JJ, Lamb, Hill, and
Lamb, Hill, and Chase.
Chase. Yeah.
And Waddle? No, not Waddle.
Good job, Devonta Smith.
Smith,
I had
yeah.
Waddle, but then I have Purdy and then Ingram. So I think RFA Ingram. He's a 1 year. He's a first round pick in
wasn't he a
RFA.
holdout in NFL? He was a holdout in a couple of leagues.
I was hoping, but no, he didn't. Half PPR. I would like a full PPR NFL. That'd be fun. Full
Hey.
PPR. What made you think of that?
And
then you pickle, yeah.
Just like some of the running backs that were top X in NFL were only top X in NFL because it was half PPR. So
You don't like the nuance?
I just figured, well, why don't we just make everything full PPR and we'll just have a couple of leagues that have tight end premium.
I
you go.
think that's
What's
I-
I missed
what,
the
Adrian?
conversation.
I said, there you go. Do it.
There you go. What were you saying, Mitch?
What are we talking about?
NFL league.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
Mike's not
that
listening.
seems like a rule you can just say, hey, I'm switching it to full PPR.
No, that's a major scoring change.
I think
I
that
don't think so.
yeah, it
It
helps
is because it drastically changes the value of
Keenan
running
Allen.
backs and mid-tier wide receivers.
They become upper mid tier.
Who's gonna say no? I guess we're
well,
about to find out.
we'll find out eventually.
I'm not sure I've ever.
Okay, Mitch,
man.
paid your butt. Hey, I'm ready. Think of another one that we can bet.
I'll bet on Justin Fields again.
Oh, what should we bet? Oh, that's a fun
If
one.
he's
And
gonna
he'll
be
bet-
starting
he'll-
for
I
the-
say bet
for
you
the
$10.
Bears or
Yes.
not?
Bet you $10. He's on the Bears.
bet
Jason's
you
been saying
$10
forever
he's
that he'll be on
not.
the Bears.
On
No,
September
I've been saying he won't be.
on
Oh, I thought
September
you-
1st.
No, I was saying my whole logic really just revolves on can they really pass up the number
Caleb
one
Williams.
the number one overall prospect in the draft? Could they actually do that to their fans for Fields? And I'm Adrian. What's your gut say?
I say he's still on.
So what would you do? You're the Bears.
They're drafting Harrison.
Take care of
Hey, Zach, real quick. Send me something. Send me some way to pay you. I don't
We'll
know.
do it afterwards. It's fine.
No,
Yeah,
live or
that's why
bust.
I'll move on. But I don't want to forget. I just
I
don't
won't.
want you.
I won't let you forget.
Okay.
You owe me $100
Okay.
bucks.
Okay, good.
I got it. I got it.
So you draft Harrison. Thank you, buddy. So I think a good win. Send me another one. Let's party again. So you take Marvin Harrison Jr. 101.
I think that's
Yeah.
what they will do.
A
If
wide
I'm them,
receiver.
I trade down
They only
to
have one
the
good
2 or
wide
3
receiver.
spot, get some more picks, and then take.
Here's what I got.
I have to look at the prospects, but
I got
top
beef up that
top
line.
offense. You
They
trade
do
the
like
pick.
to trade
You
back.
know,
They do like
you
to trade.
the pick.
I got one for you. Here's what
I
they should do.
can't see.
Pull this up.
Cool. I can't see them taking a wide receiver 101. I don't even care who it is.
All right, here we go. Trade the number 1 overall pick to Washington, who currently has the 2nd overall pick. So they go from 1 to 2. They get the 2nd overall pick. They get Washington's 3rd, 4th, and then a 25 3rd.
I do that.
Then they do. they trade the second overall pick that they just got
Yes.
to
Fantasy football.
to New England. New England trades up from 3 to 2.
Yep.
The Bears get another third, a 6th, and a 25
Yes.
third.
Except.
And then the Bears draft Marvin Harrison at 3.
Sure.
That's nice.
They took Chase at 7, right? They took.
And that'll be Caleb Williams, Drake May, Marvin Harrison.
They
That
took
would
Corey
be
Davis
a
at 3 or
dream
4,
scenario for the Bears. An absolute dream.
I don't even think the price of moving up is expensive in Pickles' world. That's super
No,
cheap.
I think
Look
that's
at what the
pretty cheap,
Niners
too.
did to move up 1 spot.
Hold on,
They
let's look
moved
at
up a lot
draft
more than
pick
1
value.
spot, but they
No, I
did.
thought they moved up 1 spot. Oh, was it the Bears moving up 1 spot to get Trubisky?
The Niners
Yeah.
moved up
Yes.
like a lot.
Was that? Thanks, Adrian.
All right.
I thought they
so
moved.
moving up
To
from
draft
2
Trey
to
Lance.
3 is 400 points.
400 points?
What are you looking
Yes.
at?
Is this a point system?
Yes, that's basically how every trade is done. You don't know about the point system?
I don't.
That's why people use trade calculators, because I hate those.
But
Hey,
that's how a
trade
lot of the
calculators
NFL
are-
teams do their trades. Why you see some of these picks
Weird.
that you're like, okay, why do they care about this 7th round pick? Well, that's to get the value of the.
Whatever they're getting rid of.
So let's see. Washington would give their first. And
I don't think it
second,
needs to be that expensive.
they would
to
give
go
their
up 1
first and
spot.
second, and they'd be overpaying by 80 points.
That's. I don't know why you'd even go up 1 spot to give a
To
second
get
round pick.
To get
Not
the guy
this
that you
year,
want.
Not this year.
To get Caleb Williams.
You want Caleb
I know,
Williams?
but Drake May is argued. I mean, people are
But
coming
if your
out.
guy is Caleb Williams, you pay the second to get
You-
Caleb Williams.
You pay the premium.
Washington
Brian
might,
said, I
and
feel
then
like Washington would just call the bluff of Chicago.
then
yeah, and that's
they'll have the second overall pick next year too, because Sam Howell's buns, and that whole organization sucks.
that also could be a situation like, well, Washington, we're gonna draft Williams, and we're gonna trade him. You want
No.
Williams?
No way they're not.
You told me. Oh no, who was
Nobody-
that yelled at me in
nobody's-
chat to say you don't draft to trade?
Nobody would do
What
that.
are
Not in
you
the NFL. People do
little
that in fantasy, and
flippers?
it never works out.
You?
it doesn't never work out.
Are you?
I mean,
Maybe you.
You're not gonna.
Giants,
You're not gonna draft the 101 and then flip
Well,
them before the season starts.
the Chargers
Thanks.
did because he refused to
I
play
got
for
this
them.
one.
Well, I guess that's a little different. I think the Bears need to focus on surrounding Justin Fields with talent.
Well, you trade down
Protection-
and you beef up
protection
that
and
offensive
talent.
line.
Washington needs a whole bunch more than just a quarterback.
You trade down
true.
and beef up that offensive line.
Can the Raiders get
No.
one of them quarterbacks?
Whatever they draft is gonna
You don't
totally.
like O'Connell?
The Raiders,
You're a jerk.
but the Raiders are at
just
11
history.
right now.
You don't like O'Connell?
I think Alex Leatherwood is in this draft again.
He looks like a janitor. He looks
he's-
like we
he's
hired
a
a
rookie.
janitor.
He's a rookie. Not many
Who's gonna
rookies
coach the
do good.
Raiders next year? Is the guy that's
They beat the
I don't
Chiefs,
know.
right?
For the Raiders to get Williams, they'd basically have
Jim
to trade
Harbaugh.
3 first-round draft
Jim
picks.
Harbaugh's not gonna go to the Raiders.
Why wouldn't he go to the Raiders? It's an amazing
I
opportunity.
think he'd rather go coach at Liberty.
You're a jerk. I think that. What are we drafting at now, Zach? Is it 115?
I think it's the 11 based on this calculator right now.
If it's the 11, we have a shot at Daniels. Yes, we absolutely do.
At
I-
Daniels,
Plus,
Daniels
moving
just
up if
do.
we need to.
You'll have
It is
to.
possible.
I gotta
Here's an
say-
idea.
I got to say, how awesome were the interviews that Renee did?
Yes,
Awesome, weren't
yes,
they?
they were awesome.
It was
I'm
pretty-
not caught up
pretty
yet.
sweet.
I am
no
not caught up either.
spoilers.
She did so many. I'm like, oh my god! I got.
Dude,
There was
me too.
there was a lot, and it was like, oh, okay, all right.
It was
She
awesome.
got
It
in
was
touch
awesome.
She
with
was-
everybody really quick.
She was like, "Man, Braxton. Everyone's watching Braxton." It's like, yeah, everyone wants to know what a rapist looks like. because this guy comes in our DMs and he just no, wow, that really sounded bad. And
It did
Braxton,
sound bad.
I'm sure
you
your
not hear
affairs are fine. No,
Not he's
listen,
not
this
a
was very elementary.
he is
I
a
meant you're
trade
very
rapist.
pedestrian.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is what
trade
Jason was
rapist.
trying to say.
That's not what he said.
Well,
Listen, I was up
that's
all
what he
night.
was trying to say.
Never be able to look
Was
at
up all
Braxton the
night.
same.
Braxton, I'm sure you're a great man. It's just you take advantage of the less fortunate, and I have been one of those, and it still hurts.
Says
But
the guy
yeah,
that
so
took
we're all
advantage of me
tuning
with
in.
Gabriel Davis and T. Higgins
That
this
was-
year.
Didn't you also
Oh.
get Jordan Love for like pennies on the dollar? Like
From me.
Thanks.
Oh,
No, that was from James.
Oh, you got it. So I traded him to James, and you got him from James.
But I paid a good price for Love.
did
It
you
was
pay
basically
QB? Did you pay QB5 price? Probably
no, it
not.
was a hot deal.
Jordan
It was a
Love
hot
is
deal.
so
I
good.
paid
I'm
like
so happy.
Zach is
What was the
looking it up.
deal? Find it.
It was like Camara
Buns.
and
think it was-
The running back 10 on the year. Buns.
no, it was someone else though.
Oh.
Someone else decent. Camara and it was before the season. Look before the season.
No, was it? What league?
Yeah,
32.
32. I'm very happy because my team is really bad. I'm punting again in that one. I'm not
You're gonna
competing
punt
again.
with Jordan Love not on your taxi anymore.
I'm gonna roster for the week Jordan Love and or Kyler. Sweet. And then I'm gonna Devin Singletary. I have Gallup. I have Amon-Ra. I have Troutman.
I'll
You're
give you-
not tanking with.
Hey, do you still like Justin Fields? Like you like him a lot? I'll give you Justin
I
Fields.
like
for
him
Jordan
a
Love.
lot-ish.
I'll give you Justin Fields for Jordan Love. It'll save you $15.
That's a possibility. That's
I'll send it.
That's a hot pot. You send it. Send it with a nude. Hey, Brian said Raiders would need to send 24 next year's first and probably Crosby. Stop it. You stop it right now. No, listen, we wouldn't go for the 101. We can't afford it. We're bad.
hey,
bad teams can't do that.
We should
I like
put
where your
that
head's at.
in our little because I have the 104 and you have the 102 and you want to move back.
You have the 104?
Yeah.
When'd you get that? No.
I traded for it in the middle of the season. I have the
No,
4.
that's not Renee's, is it?
Yeah, no, it's Indianapolis Racers.
You have that?
Yeah, and I have Renee's at 7.
So
you
I'll give you the 102 for
Bullshit,
both
what
of those.
It is.
No, what? No, what in the world is
You
that?
stop it.
2 to 4 is.
Does he calm down?
Goodbye.
That's fine.
That's such a
Hey,
horrible
listen.
trade.
Yeah, that's Jason for you. He's not trading.
I would like to move from the 102 to the
Okay,
103.
let's
and
say,
I want
Jason
let's see.
Jason's
years
not
to
trading
pick.
down because no one's paying the price that he wants to trade down.
I will move. Hey, listen. I thought you didn't have a couple spots back, so I apologize for our
I have the
Discord
4
chat.
and 7.
That is very fun. So let me,
Yeah, 'cause you're like a
Zachary,
couple of
Zachary, let me put some names to this. Okay. You want
There are no
Marvin
names
here?
to these pick shit.
Never mind. I guess
There
it would
are
be
no
neighbors,
names
huh?
to the pick shit.
Oh, there are.
No, they're not.
No names to what?
There are no names to the 4 and the 7 pick shit.
No, you're right.
Because you don't know where
There's
anyone's getting
probably a name
drafted.
to the
You-
4.
we don't know
You can
exactly
list
who's
4
going out for the
players, and
draft.
one of those will be there. But no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I will throw in a third. Any third you want.
all the thirds. You only have one.
All of the thirds in my portfolio.
I'll take them all.
All right.
Hey,
I sent-
listen.
I sent you a trade.
Jets.
Feel free to accept that.
Jets first. Okay, I'll look. Jets first in the NFL for the Raiders first and Adams. I was talking to some dude today, and he
You're
thought
trying
that
to
would be
get
good.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae back together.
Why not? Where would we move up to? What do the Jets have? The 106 or 7?
Right now, the 8. You'd move up 3 spots.
8.
No,
So
no.
we have Jaden Daniels, or Jalen Daniels. What? How do I pronounce it, Adrian?
I don't know.
It's Jaden
Daniels.
Daniels.
Daniels,
I don't want to
quarterback Daniels.
I just want
He's on the board. I think we should probably do that. Why do you like O'Connell, Adrian?
I don't know. I mean, he hadn't been bad, really, right?
How good's your
I mean,
offensive line?
I haven't watched much of him, but he seems
O'Connell
Our
not being
offensive
bad.
line is
bad.
fine. It's
Is it
Goldilocks.
fine? Is it good? Would you want
I'd
to put
say-
a rookie
I'd say
quarterback
it's
behind
above
an
a-
offense?
You have an above average O line.
It's fine enough. Yeah, our rushers find lanes any
Do they?
game. They do. Yeah,
But in past, how many times was O'Connell sacked this last year?
nothing crazy.
All you got to know is they beat the Chiefs. That's it. Sold.
They did beat the Chiefs.
Dude, we are elite. Zamir Wright is running back there like an MVP.
5 other teams beat the Chiefs too. But guess who the Chiefs did not lose to?
Who's that?
Hey,
The-
report.
The 2-win, not Falcons, the 2-win Cardinals or 3-win Cardinals at
Go
home.
ahead.
We didn't do that.
Are you saying
Okay.
the Texans did?
No,
but
not the
but
Texans.
we had it worse. We lost to the one in what 16 Panthers.
Titans? Oh, Panthers. Oh,
Panthers
That's-
only win on the
that's rough.
season, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty
dude,
much.
Singletary can't do it all, bro.
Right.
Dude, hey, would you? I would trade Devonte Adams and our first.
Wow.
To the
Move up
Jets.
to 8 to get a quarter. If the quarterback, I mean, that's an on the clock
get
kind of
Daniels?
trade. That's an on the clock kind of trade.
Does Daniels make it that far?
I think Daniels might fall to us where we're at. That's what people are saying, that there's quite a few quarterbacks in the class, and not many teams are really in need of a quarterback. There are teams, of course.
Do you know who led the league in receiving yards among all running backs?
Who? Okay, say it again.
Most receiving yards of all running backs in the NFL.
Rashad White, CMC.
Nope.
James Cook.
Nope.
Mostert. Nope, not
Nope.
Mostert. That was stupid.
No, it's gonna be someone probably not in the top 10.
Kyron.
Nope.
Hold on.
Just receiving yards. This is not rushing yards. I love doing this stuff.
Kamara.
Nope.
No, I don't think this person's in the top 10.
You've listed 2, 3, and 4, and 7. A really surprise number at 6 as well.
Hold on.
Samaje P. Ryan is 6th. He has the 6th most
Wow.
receiving yards of all running backs in the NFL.
God dang, he's still playing.
This person had 579 receiving yards as a running back.
Brian Robinson?
No. He was number 12. You guys want the answer?
Not Stevenson, huh?
No.
Yeah, who is
Go ahead
it?
and say it.
Brees Hall.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude, down the stretch.
Well,
He had
I was wrong about it not being a top 10 running back.
He had 74 receptions.
Wow. Well, I
That's
bet.
crazy.
Hey, look at his game log. I
That's
bet you he had
wild.
40 reception in the last 5 or 6 games.
3.
He went bonkers in the
He jumped
down the
up
stretch.
real high in that
He
top.
did have 21 receptions in the last 2 games.
That's wild, dude. But that still means he had a 50 reception season before that. That's a ton.
75
Brian
is wide
said
receiver.
Ford.
That's like an
Good
average
try, Brian.
wide receiver.
Yeah. And then he had another 800 yards on the ground on only 186 attempts. This guy's
Wow.
good.
Who are we
Sounds
talking
Nick
about
is
again?
Trying to hype up Brees Hall to sell him.
Oh,
Brees Hall. I'm out of that. I don't have him. I'm not in that league anymore.
Dude,
Brees
I
Hall is good.
traded Bijan at the beginning of the beginning of this season. I traded Bijan for Brees Hall and a first.
Oh, what a
I'm pretty good
steal.
about that.
Oh my goodness. Great trade.
I was tanking in that league. I'm still
People,
tanking. In that
people
league.
were down on Brees because he tore his ACL last year. And they were like,
And
oh,
Yeah, it
people
worked.
were
It
way
worked out
too
for
high
me,
on
though.
Bijan.
and people were like, oh yeah, he's probably not going to be good because he tore his ACL. And it's like, no, that's J.K. Dobbins. Everyone else is fine.
That was an Achilles though, right?
Well, he also tore his
Yeah.
ACL the year
He
before.
tore his ACL first.
Oh, that
And then I
sucks.
think he tore
That's
his
right.
soul away from his body. Anyway,
Yeah, tanking's way more fun due to the heartbreak of the season. Dude, the good part is happening now. Welcome
can't- I
to
can't-
the good part, guys.
Oh, I love the off season so much.
Ah, me too, dude. Where hopes and dreams are still alive. It's like being a Raiders fan, and off season is our favorite.
Or a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
Dude, I would love to be a Cowboys fan. At least they have
No, you wouldn't.
wins. Really? Is it tough?
at least they have
Yeah.
wins.
Is it sucky?
Okay,
These have a quarterback. We have CeeDee Lamb. Oh, I want CeeDee Lamb. We do have Devontae Adams.
you would waste CeeDee Lamb on the Raiders.
God dang it, you're right.
Now, CeeDee Lamb on the Chiefs. Oh,
Dude,
Wow.
Tyreek Hill all over again.
How many?
I gotta see
Sorry. Go ahead.
Mitchell just have an orgasm. I haven't. Did you get to see Brian's YouTube with Renee? I didn't get to see that one.
I
yet.
haven't seen it yet. Or
Yeah.
wait, is
I've
Brian the
talked
one
to him
with
multiple.
like 50 leagues?
The Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
50
You saw that one?
leagues.
Yeah, because I said all you posers that don't have
Yeah.
half
Oh,
a
that's right, yeah.
sleeve aren't real Star
Yeah.
Wars fans.
Yeah, I have to see that one. You talk to someone a bunch of times, and for years, you never even think of looking at them. But it'd be nice to put the face to the voice.
James,
Yeah, I have only saw Braxton's The Raper. Not real life.
we got to change that ASAP. That's not.
I agree.
That can't
I
stick.
agree. This is getting weird.
James Cook
Hey, dude.
had almost 1,100 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, that's gross. But how many receiving touchdowns?
Because they gave it to Murray
4.
at the beginning.
4. You're right.
Oh,
They were
also
giving it
they
to
weren't
Murray.
using him a ton.
Yeah.
They were throwing so much near the goal line.
So did they change offensive coordinator, or they
Yes.
just changed
Yes,
play caller?
They fired the offensive coordinator.
Same thing, yeah.
How do you not know this?
I do. It was like week 13, 14.
A lot of things
know.
happen during the
And
season.
you know,
But I
You
couldn't
know what's
remember
crazy
if,
is, like-
if it was a fire
No, the-
thing
the
or
Bills
just
have been-
replace the play caller.
The Bills have been good since Sean McDermott said we need to come together like the hijackers on 9/11.
that was like a long time ago.
They've won
That
every
wasn't
game
that
since.
long ago, Zach.
They've won. That was like at the beginning of December, and they've won
No,
all those games.
that was when the story broke that he had used that reference.
Um,
I don't know.
No, that's when the story broke.
Here, Pickle, you got an assignment by Brian.
Oh yeah.
Pickle.
Oh,
do a
yeah.
Oh yeah,
comparison
he has
of
bad.
more
Flacco
touchdowns in
touchdown.
December than
This is
Pickett
bad.
has in his career.
This is
Uh,
horrible.
Dude, Flacco. Flacco's
Totally-
going to get a job next year, right?
Totally lost my
Are we-
train of thought.
Is this weird? How does Flacco not have a starting job? Because he's right, or at least a nice, solid $10 million backup.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a backup somewhere. Honestly, why would the Brown? No, because they have to pay. Never mind. He's gonna go somewhere. Joe Flacco is the QB 24 on the season. That's above Bryce Young, Aiden O'Connell. There's your answer on Aiden O'Connell. Mac
Well,
Jones,
Hayden O'Connell didn't start all year.
Desmond Ritter, Tommy DeVito, Will
Hey,
Levis.
not everyone could be Flacco.
Basically, everybody took Bryce Young 101. They could have got Joe Flacco for free and had a better quarterback.
But
Oh
but
no!
Bryce
You're
Young
starting to
was
sound like Kyle.
consensus
Whoa, whoa.
101.
You're starting to sound like
Oh,
Kyle
Sorry.
NFL.
with his running
I
back.
was wrong. Sorry. He had more touchdowns than Bryce Young. I had it sorted by the wrong thing. He was not the QB
What an idiot.
24.
Oh, he wasn't.
No. He was like QB 33. I messed that up.
We need another statistician.
That one's on me.
Statistician.
Oh, we do not.
Statistician.
Okay.
Statistician.
Just got this job.
Statistician. I think
You
that's
just
what
got
it
the
is.
job.
I just got this job. You're
He was
already fired.
QB 33. And it was total.
Hey, dude, do they move on from Carr in New Orleans?
You have depends on
I
the
don't
cap
know. He's
hit.
looked all right the last few weeks.
No, he doesn't look all right. Shut your mouth.
I'm telling you,
Fucking
Hey, I don't like
Derek
Carr.
Carr.
not my quarterback.
He was.
Okay. This is wild. This is
I don't
wild.
care if he dies.
Joe Flacco, QB
I'm
33
looking it
on
up
the
right
year.
now.
QB
Shove
33
it
on
up
the
your
year.
butt.
Since week 13, Joe Flacco, QB 1. Like
Nice.
the
Yeah,
QB
dude,
1.
give the man a job.
That's amazing.
Derek Carr.
Jake Browning, QB 2.
Watch
since week
this.
13.
Prepare to be
God,
amazed.
I hate this game. What is that?
It was just
It's not like
this was a
super
crazy and
amazing.
wild year
Yeah,
for quarterbacks.
Weird year.
So many injuries, guys not playing as well as they normally do.
But Joe Flacco has 13 touchdowns in the month of December.
19,
Kenny
20.
Pickett, I think, has 12 in his career. He might have 13.
Kenny Pickett is a big miss by Zachary.
By
Zachary alone.
Oh, that reminds me of what I was going to say earlier. My comments about the Bills missing the playoffs.
oh yeah, Kenny Pickett has 12 touchdowns in his career. Flacco had 13 in
Gross.
December.
Ever since they
Yeah.
got rid of their offensive coordinator, they started running the ball a hell of a lot more, and Josh Allen stopped turning the ball over so much, which
Stop
led.
throwing the ball as much, and the
They also
average
let him
depth
run
of targets way
run a
lower.
little bit more too. He ran with the
Pop
ball.
quiz.
He didn't take it. Stay in the pocket.
Carr. We're good. We good?
What's your
Have it-
question? We're waiting.
have it. Pop quiz. Derek Carr has you. God dang it! You got me every time. Zachary.
What?
Derek Carr has 4 top 10 quarterback plays of the week. How do you say this? Top QB. God dang it. Derek Carr has 4 top 10 quarterback of the week. Who only has 5? Who only has 5?
Oh,
Top
Mahomes is
10.
terrible this year when it comes to fantasy.
Patrick Mahomes.
He was a QB7
Still
on the year.
my-
Mahomes, QB7 on the year.
Still my number 1 quarterback. In love with.
Derek Carr.
But finishes. Thank you, Brian. God dang it. That might be the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Yes, top 10 finishes. God dang, what is wrong? I need rest. I need rest and nourishment. I am not doing well. Top 10 finishes, Jay. Top 10 finishes.
What are we
Yes, thanks. Thanks
supposed
for
to be
the
talking
assist.
about on this pod?
We are not supposed to be talking about anything.
Love it.
This is whatever we want. This is
I'm here
free
for
for
it.
all.
Well, we should, real quickly just congratulate all the Super Bowl winners.
Yes.
Nice work, Roy. 32.
And JB.
Oh, we got a trade offer. It's from Pickle.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh, he's
let's
doing it,
let's congratulate our winners.
Yes.
said I can
I
get
think
any
I'm going to
third.
take it.
Do it.
Hey, I'm
Adrian,
going to think
who
about it.
won your league?
Yes. Can you pick up? Hey,
Who won
how
what
about
league?
let's
Who won your league?
Oh, don't ask me that.
hey, you want to
Brian.
pull them up? Pull up your screen.
Nick.
No,
Brian
we
and
can
Nick.
just talk
Let
about
them
it.
see their
Nick
let
didn't
them
win
see
either
their
of his
banner.
leagues.
No, I don't want anyone to see that Jared Stidham won a Super
Congrats,
Bowl.
Brian,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep,
Did he?
Ryan Trim.
I was
won
right.
GA.
Wait, who had
Hey, so
Stidham?
who had what?
Sorry, Adrian.
Nobody. So Ryan was
Someone
the one
said,
that
"Okay,
I got wrong.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I just looked back
What
at
happened?
Ryan's video with Renee, and
Yeah.
I was getting Ryan confused with Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Big time.
oh, because Ryan brought
Renee. In.
Renee."
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bill
Got
is
it.
a ghost. Bill is a ghost. Don't know who he
Bill
is.
did his interview.
Did he?
Yeah, she
He
reposted
did.
it He did
a
a
year
long time
ago or
ago.
something, 2 years ago.
But
Remember you
I
saw
mean,
him? He was a doctor. He still is a doctor. Happens fans, but he was actually really, really well spoken too.
Is he the one
I
that has
enjoyed it. It was
the brewery
pleasant.
too, or is that Ryan?
yeah,
Okay, so I
That's
was right
Bill.
with the brewery, but just wrong with the
no, I think that's Ryan.
invite.
no. God dang
You
it!
think Bill is a doctor and a brewerator?
You can
Brewery.
be, you
It's
can
gotta
have
be
a
Ryan.
hobby.
No, it's
You
Ryan.
cannot.
It's Ryan.
It was Ryan. Pickle.
Congratulations,
Pickle.
Ryan.
Nice
Hey,
one, Ryan.
listen.
In
So
in
who won your league?
in 32,
Yes.
Roy, Seattle. Nice work.
Yep, Roy.
And he
Roy.
ran
Roy
twice.
had Jared Stidham as his QB that week.
I'm still mad about that league.
And this was the league winning lineup. Jared Stidham, Chuba Hubbard, who sneakily
He
did not
won
suck
with
all year. He had Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift, Calvin Ridley, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and David Njoku.
So my team
Okay.
post trade didn't have a quarterback and something else. Had more points than both the teams in the title game.
Wait, say it again.
No, don't make
that
him say it
hurts.
again.
Don't say it again.
Please.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You
I think
can't look back, dude.
My personal favorite thing.
Always
when
forget.
people
Opposite of 9/11. Always
talk about
always.
would they talk about things that could have happened but didn't. I love when people do that.
Yeah.
It's the shit that happens to me all the time.
It's my favorite.
I think it happens
Actually,
to a lot of
It
us.
is.
Oh,
happens
like
to
in
every
this
one of us.
league, it happens to me so much. I either play the guy that has the one player that blows up, or I play the
But
only
that's
team
all of us.
that
That's
can beat me
That happens
that
every
whole
week.
week.
Happens to everybody
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you're special to
You're
me.
not alone
not in
with that.
fantasy.
All
This
of
league means more to me than any other league. So that's why
I know.
It's gonna hurt
We have
really bad.
it stings.
It's gonna hurt really bad when I win it next year. Just saying.
I wanna
It will
punch
hurt.
you in the throat
It'll
if you
hurt
win it
less
next
because
year.
then we know that it is
It,
all
wo- it
luck.
won't hurt less. It will hurt way more.
My love for you is a lot more than that, and I will be grateful, especially if you beat Zachary.
So who
Roy
won your
beat
league?
Stidham. He'll never forget. Me?
Your league, yes.
Oh, me. God dang it. Got me again. My league. Hey, dude, we should touch tips. Touch my tip. Just
You
almost.
can't see mine because it's.
Oh, I feel it. That was fun.
That's so
Well,
weird.
here's a shocker.
Still waiting. For my tip.
Roy. Hey, you know what?
Good job, Roy.
I just wanted to say it. I just wanted to do that because 2 leagues, 2 NDLs,
Fucking
guys.
jealous, man.
2 NDLs. Don't make me stand up again. I have no undies on. Okay.
He's double
2
ringing.
NDLs.
He would never stand up
Holy
for
shit.
me and give me a clap like that.
Listen,
That's a
Zachary,
big
you're
payout.
not as nice as Roy.
You're covered
Roy
in
is
NDL
very
leagues
nice.
through like
He's covered for the
20
next 2
hurt?
years in all the leagues,
That
plus
is
some
true.
more.
Oh, you're just sitting on. You know what? I just straight rebuild in all of them. Just build it up, build them all up. Take a year off. Just give me no stress for one season.
Or you reload a little bit and you do it back to back.
Oh my God, if he does it back to. Hey, what was nice to see is Ash didn't win a league.
Fuck you, Ash. You didn't make it.
Shared the title, right? The stage, the podium. Shared the podium stage area. That's pretty neat. No Joe, no Ash. That's pretty
No
neat.
Jason K.
No Jason K.
he was my
right?
pick for 32. I thought he was gonna.
Dude, he flamed out so hard in 32.
My goal is to be hated so much that we're excited I lose. My goal is to do so well. I guess Jason doesn't do that much better than the average.
He
good
just
player.
does this a lot.
Anyway,
You were hated. You were hated in NFL, I think.
Me?
Yeah.
Dang, that was a good. I'll do it too, guys. Okay, I want to play. If I didn't lose by 4 points, less than 4 points. Hey, I swear to God, Pickle.
Oh, who stopped that one? Who stopped that one, Jason?
You did. Hey, you did a masterful job.
And then my
I would
team
have.
fell apart the next week.
What sucks is the last 2 weeks that I would have played, I beat everyone playing in both.
Or no, it didn't
conferences.
fall
I
apart
scored
that
more.
week. I lost by like half a point or whatever. It would have fallen apart in the Super Bowl. I would have, because I would have lost Mostert. Like I would have not been nowhere near winning that Super Bowl had I made
And
it.
if you were playing me,
Yeah.
you would have lost.
Oh,
Yeah.
in
Yes.
NFL.
I don't care about
NFL,
NFL.
yeah.
It's 32 that matters.
Wah.
I'll
I'm
be
rebuilding.
punching again,
I'm rebuilding,
32.
guys. Fire selling everything in NFL.
Hey, you know what's really sucky? Kelsey is worthless now. Now
Yeah.
we can
his
probably
value
get him for
pretty low.
and I'm talking NDL. Okay, in
Yeah.
NDL, his salary's so high. I'm not giving anything. I'm not taking a third. I wouldn't send a third for him.
You're
He's
an
gonna-
idiot.
you-
You're just
Nope.
trying to drive down his value.
No chance. There's no way. He's not even. He's. Nobody's paying
Nope.
$80 to have Travis Kelce on their roster right now. Nobody wants that.
There's no and I didn't even realize you had him. I don't know.
No,
I guess
don't.
you do have
No,
him.
he's.
I
Are
wasn't
you talking
thinking of that.
NFL or 32? I don't
I'm just
have him
talking
in 32
NDL
anymore.
leagues.
In any.
NDL. I wasn't even talking about. I don't know who has him. I don't care about that. I was just talking about.
In
There's so
general,
many-
However it came
salary,
up.
yeah, his salary is too high.
I was just talking.
In
I
general.
don't. This isn't related to any one of us. I'm listening to content out there and watching film and thinking, what is happening? Where are the routes? Where are the
Okay.
hands? How are
And
you
tight end-
dropping any balls?
He's
tight
dating
end-
the billionaire.
Yeah, man. There's
His
just so
mind
many.
is not on the ball
Vagina.
anymore.
There's so
Yes.
many.
Tell us what you see, Zach. Tell us what you see,
sexy-
please.
He's been injured, so that's part of it. A different offense. It is a
Why is he
different
dropping
offense.
the balls
This
though?
offense is dog shit compared with Matt Nagy calling the offense.
Okay.
They've got to find a different offensive coordinator next year. Like when you don't have any other wide receivers and you're not calling plays, they're calling different plays. Like he's getting double teamed, triple teamed like all the freaking time.
Well, it's because he's the only one who can catch the ball.
Yeah. Well, I mean Rice is starting to break out, so
There
So
are.
let's pivot off. Let's pivot off of him real quick and just talk about Rice real quick. What would you rank him? You know, you don't got to give me your rankings, but like typically, like or in general, you're saying he's a wide receiver too. You think he's a wide receiver too?
oh, easy.
12
Easy,
to 24. No problems.
So you think he might be a top 18 dynasty wide receiver?
I mean, where did he finish
see
this
that.
year? I'm pretty
You think
sure
so,
he was
Adrian?
just
I
outside
can
of.
see that, yeah.
He in GA, he's wide receiver 21.
God, that's hot. That is really, really fun, guys.
He's. I mean,
Adrian, you're
other
on the
than-
clock.
other than Puka, he's
You
the
dr-
highest rookie.
Mm.
He finished above Jordan Addison.
Oh, you mean he finished
Yeah.
above? Oh, okay,
Yeah, he finished above-
higher than
I
any
mean,
other.
Like
Got it.
people are hotter on Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers, and Jaden Reed. Rashi Rice finished higher than all of them.
I don't know if they're higher
And they definitely there's more hype around those
than
guys.
Jaden
That's
Reed.
because they have been more flashy
Jaden Reed
than
can't
Rice
finish
has.
a game. Why is Jaden Reed not finishing games?
I know, right?
He's a little tiny baby boy. But if he keeps getting hurt like this, his value is going to go way
what are
low.
you talking about?
But
Jaden Reed has
it's-
missed one game.
Yeah, it's not
No,
bad.
he
injury.
doesn't finish games. He doesn't
Yeah.
finish games.
It's his chest.
He hasn't finished like the last 3 games.
He's
He
still
needs to
wide
do
receiver.
more push-ups.
Snap count. Yeah, he'll get thicker. You're saying he needs to get some size.
You know,
I don't know. He went out with a chest injury, so I
his
don't know.
archetype. Yeah, they did an X-ray on his chest, and it was just a bunch of dogs.
So look, you're so dang. I don't know. Ranking the wide receiver class would be really tough, just for the rookies. So Puka's the first, right? Wide receiver 1.
Yeah,
Pretty easy peasy. I don't know if JSN's in the top 5. I mean, you got to be pretty forward thinking to put him above people that are actually producing with a similar amount of targets, right? I haven't looked at the targets, but I don't think JSN got that much fewer targets than like a Flowers on the year.
I think people are
Right?
looking at Puka, Tank Dell, JSN, Rashi Rice. And then your next bunch of rookie wide receivers from this year, your Jordan Addisons, your Zay Flowers, your Jaden Reed, Quentin Johnson. Yeah, just kidding. They're all like right there at that 5, just from that rookie class. But like that's like 7 or 8 rookie wide receivers that look not bad.
Rice is 21 in JB, or sorry,
I'll
20
be right
in
back.
JB.
Something funky's happening up here. Okay.
88 targets. Rashi Rice had 14 more targets, but 20 more catches than JSN. Jordan Addison had the same amount of targets as Rashi Rice. Zay Flowers had the same
Especially
amount
Rice.
of targets.
He the last few weeks he really blew up.
There's There's like 4 rookie wide receivers with over 100 targets. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Puka had 154 targets.
Which is
154 targets
bonkers.
and 101 receptions.
Now a lot of it is because a lot has to do with maybe injuries. I don't think they'd have that many if there was not injuries to like Cup and
Yeah, he did come out.
Jefferson.
He did have 25 catches in the first 2 games. Puka did,
Yeah.
which is kind of absurd. And he
He
has
kind of tailed off once.
well, he did a
came back.
little bit. He
Little
He
bit.
came back down to like a oh, this is good production, not like absurd production.
Right.
But then the last couple of weeks, even, I mean, he's had almost 300 yards the last 2 games.
Yeah.
On 14 catches. That's just wild. I love it. I'm so excited. I love this game.
Something funky's happened in my house.
What's that?
I don't know, maybe an earthquake or something.
Really?
I asked the block. Yeah, it sounded like an explosion in the
What county are you in?
Santa Barbara. Huh, that was weird. It's kind of alarming.
How many earthquakes have you lived through?
Like,
Dozens.
yeah, a lot.
How many major earthquakes have you lived through?
None.
San Francisco. When was the
When
San
were you
Francisco earthquake?
born?
89.
Oh,
I was born 96.
dude, that was wild.
Okay.
That was a SpaceX launch.
There was one a day ago in Ventura. I'm not seeing anything in Santa Barbara.
SpaceX launch? Dang, that sounded wild.
Oh, you're saying that's what the noise was?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
dude,
They
that's
said
pretty neat, huh?
they've been launching a lot of rockets, SpaceX.
Huh. Yeah, it sounded like.
You need to take
movies.
your girls to go see that.
I don't know where it is though.
Well, you gotta look it up, Jason. There's the internet.
Google.
It's full of all kinds
What?
of information.
The
The
what?
goggle. Use the goggle.
Oh, the goggle. Huh. Who won SF2?
That was Dave Reed. Super Dave.
Reed. Yep.
Dave Reed.
Super Dave.
Congratulations. Hey, it's not 2 NDL titles, but it's 1. I
He's
would
on the
love to
board.
have
He's
one.
got more than a lot of people who have been in this for a long time.
I would rank
won.
his higher than mine for
He
sure.
came close in 32.
Because yours was fake.
Mine was stupid and fake. So
Oh man, who he was playing against started Cole Kmet, who put up 0 points.
That
yeah,
was
that
Earl.
sucked.
And
huh?
Earl messaged me. He's like, dude,
He had
And
Dallas
you-
Goedert
can
on
you see if Komet played at all? Because he had a backup in. I'm like, he didn't have any targets. I don't know. So I looked up some videos
Oh
of
my goodness.
highlights. I'm like, oh, there's Cole Komet. I'm sorry, buddy. He played some snaps.
Brutal.
That is super brutal. But who would you have played? Komet or
He had Dallas Goedert on his bench.
Yeah, he had Goddard on his bench, and he started Komet, and then had Goddard as the backup.
Surprisingly, a pretty low scoring in SF2, a pretty low scoring Super Bowl, 141 to 131. When like
Yeah,
the
for
teams that have been-
SF2 when
the teams that have been dominating are scoring like
he
175.
put up 220 the week before against me,
220? Good lord.
or
I think
212, something like that. It was crazy. They're like, I had no chance that week.
Hey, when are we drafting SF3? August again or something?
Can't
Probably
wait.
be June or July.
Oh. Okay, well we got.
Nice.
I know it's.
I mean, it all depends on everyone's schedules.
I know it's, but I got like
Evening.
summers.
Evening time.
It won't be.
It's
It
too
won't
early.
be the 1st
early
of
to
June
iron
through
it
the
out,
middle
huh?
of June because I won't be in the country.
I think that's a good time
Okay,
to do it.
narrowing it down.
Hey, whatever time it
While
is,
he's away,
somebody get Kyle on board this time. Make sure he
He
shows
he will.
If
You
Kyle's in
wouldn't
the
think he'd
league,
missed twice.
if he's in the
But
league.
He signed up, I bet.
I think he's
we have more people that sign.
overflow.
I'm gonna say this right now, Jason. You're the only one guaranteed in the league, besides the new guys, just because you're Kokomesh.
All right. I
Okay.
want
Everyone else is
I
going
wanna
to be
assistant to the co-commish.
randomed in, and so there are more names than there are spots.
Wouldn't you think the NDL weekly hosts would get in?
Doesn't work that
Probably
way.
would be helpful.
It's just that kind of a messed up world. Messed up world.
If you can't count on this, what can you count on in life?
How
is what
about
I'm
how about
thinking.
going to a 14-team league?
No.
Oh, whoa!
Superflex.
Stop that.
Get super
No,
flex
no.
14 teams.
Can't do it.
God no.
No.
Can't do it.
I don't want to have to
Hey,
roster people
didn't
like
what's
Dude,
the
Adrian and I played
Like
in one
Joe
of those.
Flacco and
Yeah.
Browning.
I don't want those people.
What if we did it?
it was a
No.
14 team plus it had like 11 roster spots, didn't it?
Hey, you
It was
can
crazy.
put the. Yeah, it was. It was
Terrible.
tough, bro. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was awful.
My team always looked horrible, but then I was going
Yeah,
out
mine-
against someone that
I'm in a
Bob
16,
says it's fun.
I'm in a 16.
Bob has every format and scoring setting that you could possibly imagine.
I'm in a
and best
16
ball.
team start
That's
10.
crazy.
It's terrible. One
Hey,
QB.
wait, that's a fun idea, Zach.
No.
we're not
14
doing
super
14.
flex.
No.
Dude,
Stop
feel
it.
saucy a bit.
Stop.
Right?
Stop.
We have 12 and 16. It only makes sense.
How about we just do a Joe League and we draft
No.
40 man rosters and we start 20 people and
Here's what you do if you want to
Four-
get
I
an
hate,
14
I hate
is
all of what Joe
a
says.
lot more realistic than
we're not doing a 14.
Here's what you do if you want
About
to itch for
fantasy.
something
All
different.
what Joe says about that.
You do an 8 team with 2 super
Not
flex
all of it.
spots. That's how you mix it up.
Two super. God dang it, it's getting worse,
So you
guys.
could have 3 quarterbacks in an 8-team league.
No.
I
and
played
every
in a
team is
double
stacked.
super flex league
That'd
one
be
year.
fun.
It was not fun.
I would do an 8
If
team.
you have the scoring setting properly balanced, it's fine. It doesn't feel fine though each week, but then the
You have-
scoring does balance out a bit.
the problem
Mhm.
with 8 team leagues is that every
Yeah,
team is stacked.
I hate 8.
It's so fun.
You see, Brian,
So-
I have one of those.
In an 8-team league, I feel
My-
like if you're
my
gonna have an
first job-
8-team league, you're gonna need to start like 12 guys.
Are you saying an
Love it.
8-team league or an 8-team
8.
league?
8
8 teams.
TEAM.
If we were saying
8 teams.
if we were saying 18, we would say 18
Oh.
team.
Look, Bob has one. I mean, Brian has one of these 2 quarterback super flex. That's brutal.
I love it.
That's brutal, but honestly, it doesn't- it-
flex.
It's just a flex
Let's just do a
just a flex.
16-man super flex if we're gonna get real wild.
No,
because
no,
he's crazy.
no.
He's got some
Stop
dude. That's what
it.
people love his leagues, dude. I'm telling you, he's the best commish besides
The maximum-
Besides, I mean, you both are on par. You both are amazing.
The
I won't play in
maximum
other people's leagues if I have
the
a
maximum number of QBs you want starting every week, it should not ever exceed 24.
choice. He's crazy.
That's my
But
take.
you're so in a 16-team super flex, not everyone's starting 2 quarterbacks.
Look,
I know,
he does
but
have a
you could-
16.
But
I'm
you
telling
could
people
you could
love
start
his leagues though.
like 32 could be started, and that's just wrong to me. I'm like, nope. No, in no world.
Don't
do I want-
start it.
But
You
why,
don't.
Flacco?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like
I
not-
would have.
I don't like that.
But why?
28's not bad.
24 is where I'm saying is a sweet spot.
24.
That's a 12-team super flex where you could have 24 quarterbacks every week.
I'm telling
Like-
you, if the scoring, you'd see. I think you'd have to live through a season of it.
I'd
I mean,
hate it.
look at Zach's. He made quarterback relevant with scoring, and they're
But that's
extremely
one,
relevant.
that's one QB though. It's a lot different.
No, I'd say it's exactly this. All you're doing is adjusting scoring. Look at. All you have to do is just compensate. Easy peasy. Both.
I spend way too much time overcompensating, so I can't do that in my fantasy leagues either.
Hey, if you're not trying hard enough, you don't even belong in the bed. I mean, in there. Listen, Brian, you have some amazing leagues, but I cannot keep up. He commissions 16 leagues.
Yeah.
Wow.
and
Wild man.
Do you have a family,
Crazy.
Brian?
They aren't all
He does.
salary capped to
Younger
what
kids.
he said. So
Only one.
Only one family?
Only one family for now. No, only one
He's got
salary
7
league.
families and
Only
32
one salary
leagues.
league. Hey Brian, check it out. Is there a way in the off season that I can go in there and change the salaries to a cap of 300, so it matches NDL? If it does, I can maybe play in your new one. If it's a 300 cap, just my brain with NDL, I can't mess with the 1,000 cap on our
it would-
salary
It would
contract
change.
league.
Yeah, you'd have a hard
It-
time.
It's tough, dude, for me to value these guys because I'm like, okay, he's $97, but up to
That would
1,000.
be the equivalent of like a $30 player.
Exactly what I
That's
do.
where you're like
every
thinking about all the time. Is like with 300, and so you're like,
every
hang on,
dude.
no way would I pay $97 for
I know, crazy.
I don't know Cooper Cup, but like
That is not funny, Brian. That is a personal shot.
he only does 300 per person
And then he added this, which is it made it better
for
for
a
a
living.
living.
He just he
Um,
only takes payments in 300.
But when I'm fantasying sometimes like this, I got 2 screens right here for work, not for fantasy, and then I got my laptop.
Interesting.
So I'm constantly doing things, and having to also do math for a living. What a jerk! Yeah, who won GA?
Ryan,
that
we
Ryan?
already went over this, but you were talking about something else.
Yeah, Jay.
Fine, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, congratulations. Hey, that's gotta feel good. First time to the title game, or first game to the playoffs? First time to the playoffs? Is that what you said about Ryan? Exactly.
I think he said this was the first year he's made the playoffs in any league, and he made it in 2 leagues. He lost the other league week 1, I think, and then he wild carded it all the way to the Super Bowl win.
Well done. I can't believe Tim got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, then his team. I mean, that's where and no disrespect to Tim, he won the conference.
Give
Very
it to
good.
me. Give it to me, Pickle.
But that's where I feel like playoffs is way more luck than making the playoffs. But
What I heard you
advancing
said.
each week, Tim's team did what everybody was expecting it to do the other 3 weeks of playoffs. It did it in the Super Bowl.
Tim, God love you. I'm sure you're a great man. That's one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
I don't know about that.
No, it is. Hold on. What league is it?
32.
Thank you. I'm going to list off his team. And if I'm wrong and I'm remembering it incorrectly, it's still right somehow. But, okay, watch this. He started Geno, okay? And then he started Raheem Mostert. Both fine. Great. Then he had Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett. He did have Njoku. You're telling me that's a good title?
I'm saying we've seen that's not.
I have never seen worse than this. I have never ever.
Mostert's like the running back
2.
Yes, and that is a bright spot.
Wait, you're not even looking at the right league.
You said 32.
He doesn't have Mostert. He started Gus Edwards.
Oh, so okay. So I was
Yeah.
just listing off who his running back was, who I figured he started, but I forgot Mostert sat.
Mostert was out. Jacobs was out. So he started Gus Edwards.
So I'm not even saying the
game.
starting roster. I'm taking the whole roster, all options. And hey, no credit to the fantasy gods because they were with you.
I would say they were with him.
I would say so too.
Sometimes all you need is a little luck.
Yeah.
I wonder if he built this team also when he was sick last year.
Tim, just remember to blow it up this offseason. Blow
He
it all
can't.
up.
No, do not.
No.
Shut up.
You got to
For one, Tim doesn't watch these.
2025.
Tim,
2025 is your year.
You're telling him
Tank. Blow it up.
I don't even think you can blow it up. What I say is you just send it all to the scrapyard.
Yes.
Don't even have a team because it's better than this.
Yeah, that's
Save.
Mitch has his pick. No.
Hold on.
Shut up.
Mitch, listen. You have a
Scrap
joke.
it, Tim.
Get rid of the lot of them. I guess he has Jacobs. Very good. Sell him. I'm with him. You're telling him not to scrap this team?
He just
He
doesn't-
has no picks
you don't have
for
your-
the next
you don't
2
have your-
years.
You don't have your pick.
What's he gonna do?
You can't tank.
Listen, I'm not telling him to just walk away from it. I'm telling him to work it, tank it.
But what?
You wanna
what
see something?
when
Look
you
to fight
have no
another day.
picks, there is no tanking.
You want to see
Listen,
something
just
bad?
because you don't have your
I wanna-
pick
I wanna
doesn't mean
see-
you.
What is
It
it?
doesn't mean you should tank. It doesn't mean like that's your first option. But
I want to know.
you
what
can work
Adrian
yourself
wants to
into
tell
some
us.
picks.
Yeah.
You don't
Adrian,
even
You wanna
need
see-
picks. Look at Joe.
But okay, you
I want to
just
know what
said
Adrian has
Hold
to
on.
say.
Hold on. Let me see, Adrian.
you just said that
Hey,
he has the worst team
Zachary,
you've ever
I
gotta
seen. So
listen.
how is he
Swear to
supposed to
God.
get these picks?
Adrian,
Man.
get let's hear it.
And then Zachary, yes.
Joe's team in NFL. He's this
Oh.
Chargers, right?
Yeah.
And no picks. That's
Oh,
brutal.
sure, no. Oh, his team is so gloriously bad. Is
I
it worse
love
than?
it.
Hey, are you in his team, Adrian?
Maybe he'll leave that
I'm in
NFL league.
the league.
He's
Yeah.
not.
I'm
Joe
not
is
Okay.
never going to leave these leagues
Okay, look.
until he dies.
Pick your
and then he's
favorite
probably got
quarterback on
his
his team.
kids taking over.
Pick your favorite quarterback on his team, Adrian.
Please say like PJ
Oh,
Walker or
I'm not there
something.
yet.
Oh, Adrian, I said, are you in there?
No, I have to pull it up on my phone.
Oh, brother.
I mean, Jordan Love.
Who's in 32? Jordan Love. Okay.
Yes.
Geno Smith. Tim's got Geno Smith. Who's his best running back?
Okay.
Smash P. Ryan.
Devontae Williams.
Okay,
That's his
Josh
really
Jacobs.
Only.
Give me two of his top two wide receivers. Listen, it's the off season, guys. We don't have anything else to talk about.
Sure we do.
Christian Watson
Okay.
and Tyler Lockett.
Oh, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett. Who's his tight end?
Higbee.
Can't be good. David Njoku. He might have a worse team, but he's not a playoff team. Which Tim's was a playoff team. That's what I was going for. But
Fucking Njoku, man.
He doesn't have
He's
many
bad.
Dude, he's
players
gonna haunt me
and no picks.
all off season.
I should send you a jersey, an Njoku jersey.
You fuck.
Send him that instead of the $100.
Oh
you
my
owe.
God, I shouldn't have said it out loud.
Be like,
Oh,
oh yeah, you could sell this for more than 100, so
That
that is
would've been
paid.
funny.
like seriously,
know-
every game I lost in the playoffs, Njoku was on the opponent's team.
Jay, you know what would be
Oh,
hilarious?
really? That's
Yes,
if
he
you
will
send-
haunt me. Except for I guess except for JB week 1. Or
How do you remember?
Because I was
I'll-
playing against
I'll-
Laporta that week.
All he does is live in the what
Man,
ifs.
I tried to get
No,
him away
this isn't a
in
what if. This
32.
was just me knowing I played Njoku all the fucking time.
I thought I had Njoku in the 32. Oh, you're in the Delaware Conference.
He said,
I cannot.
Yeah.
You don't have Njoku in 32?
No, I used to. At
No,
the
you
beginning
didn't.
of
He
the
got
season.
him from Renee.
I don't know what happened. I'm not a wizard.
I tried to give him away, but that was at the beginning of the season where he wasn't doing nothing.
I'm pretty sure I had him in NFL.
the Browns
32.
making
NFL.
the Browns
32.
having as good of a record as they do with as bad as their quarterback situation has been all year is really impressive.
Watson's comeback
That's the-
player of the year, 2024.
Yeah, defense is good.
That defense is so
Yeah.
damn good.
It is good defense.
It is good defense. Did we get through all the leagues? Did we talk about our leagues?
Yeah, we did. There was no
Did we
trade.
talk about all of them?
We didn't say Todd won NFL League.
Nice work, Todd.
That's right.
Todd,
Is that the Giants?
well done.
No,
He watches.
West didn't
Oh.
make the Super Bowl. Todd beat Ash. Thank God Todd beat Ash in the Super Bowl.
Ash beat Wes, right?
Okay,
Yeah, in the title in the conference title.
Yeah.
let me
Oh, no.
say one of the funniest things, and I do this.
Oh God.
There's a lot of people in these leagues that are tremendously
Oh my God.
good sports and are like gracious losers. There's not really anybody who's just a dick about losing. But it is so funny to me when I read stuff and it's like,
You can
oh,
say
it's always really tough going against you.
Hold on.
And it's
God
like,
help us all.
you have no control over that. I just think that's so funny to me. It's like, oh man, like I was nervous because I was playing you. And it's like, what do you mean?
Hello.
You had nothing to do with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You have the earbud.
Ash
Because
is consistently a
No, but it's like, okay, so take Ash. Like if you have to play Ash, like I wouldn't be nervous because Ash is the owner of that team. It has nothing to do with it.
It is. It has everything to do with it because you know he's
No,
going to put
not-
a good
not
team
on-
together and he
not
makes
on
good roster decisions. Start
Not on a 1 week out. No, it doesn't make sense to me. Like if you're just
Well, you also
completely
thought
out
Kittle was a
Did you
terrible
beat
tight
Zelda?
end. So.
Okay.
Did you beat
Okay,
Zelda?
you can't just anytime you disagree with me, pull up my worst take of my life. Okay, you can't say that's not allowed.
Don't
No,
listen to them.
no.
Did you beat Zelda?
Jay is.
They beat Zelda.
Oh, hi. I talked about
Did you beat
Zelda.
Zelda yet?
Hey, dude, you can talk. They can hear you.
Did you beat Zelda?
We can hear you.
Not yet.
She's like paralyzed.
They said you can't hear.
She was being funny. No, we have not beat it, but
But
we're
you got
having a lot of fun with it.
Well,
She's
how
like-
they not fine.
She's like, how do they know that I was playing Zelda? Freaking her out.
Zelda.
Now Jay can't hear anything.
Hey, give me kisses.
Wow, look at that. He figured out how to mute himself. I bet he can't figure out how to unmute himself.
I got a funny story after this.
I was gonna say it's so much easier to talk when Jay is muted.
All right.
I was gonna say shout out to Zach for getting holdouts for all of the leagues done already. It's
I know, right?
January 2nd. It's done. We are
He's
taken
just gonna
care of,
relax the rest of January.
and January is like a
Oh,
low
yeah.
key month. You can still make trades, people. You can
If you
still be
pay for
active.
2024.
You got to pay for 2024, and you can make trades. I was trying to trade with somebody earlier today who has not paid for 2024, and I was like, "How do you not have any picks?" And he was like, "Oh, I just haven't paid for 2024." And
You talking
'cause it-
about
'cause
in
it was locked.
SF2?
yeah, it was locked, I think, because there was picks available earlier in the day and then none later on. So I assumed it was because his roster had been locked.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, because anyone that hasn't paid can't trade future picks, can't do anything with the
Can't do
roster right
anything.
now.
so you got to pay if you're going to play. But you can still trade if you've paid. So lots of I don't know. It's a good time to
So
maybe
I
get-
do need to bring something up. And I need to
Ooh.
make it actually in writing in the rules. So
Oh,
originally, back in the day, we had IR had to be promoted by December 31st.
ooh.
Now it is by league rollover.
Which is February 1st.
Super Bowl, essentially.
Okay.
It's whenever NFL allows a rollover. But so what I need to say is that if you have an IR player on the IR and you can't fit that player on your roster, you have to drop somebody before you can trade. You have to get your IR players off of IR before you can trade.
And that has to be done
Oh,
at league rollover time. Like in January, you don't have to do that.
If you want to trade and you have IR players, yes, you have to make that move prior.
Oh,
Because the whole purpose of the January
Purpose.
1st deadline was to force you to get those guys off and not have essentially extra players on your roster
is
to do
that
trading with.
okay? So I got a question about that then.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway because someone's going to ask it in the chat.
I might not.
So in 32, I have $100 on my IR, right? Which means that would be an increase of about 30. Once they get
25, right?
promoted, 25, yeah.
So
Once they get
if
promoted,
you
and
didn't
that-
have holdouts.
Yep.
So the holdouts give you a little leeway. If you don't have holdouts and you promote your IR players, you can't be above 330.
Okay, that's perfect. That's what I.
If you're above 330, then you're going to have to cut somebody that gets you under the 330 cap.
And
But you can go to 330.
and when you say you need to put this in writing, is this in effect for January 2024?
Yeah.
It is in effect.
Yeah, because
so
we
people
changed
might,
the rule last year and I didn't make that clear.
So if somebody can't, I can't trade. Oh no, I can't trade in 32 until I promote those IR guys.
Correct.
Okay. So if your rosters, for whatever reason, you've paid, you can't trade, double check that you've got nobody on IR. Everybody needs to be off IR. I think there's actually a message in the chat that says that needs to be done by February 1st, and that's not correct. That needs to be done right now.
No, you can wait.
But you can't trade
Correct.
if you wait.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then are you saying moving forward, January 1st, everybody needs to be off IR, or you're just going to leave it? You can wait.
The
until-
IR is still going to be league rollover. You just won't be allowed to trade until all your IR players are off of IR.
Hang on, let me make a couple of promotions here.
So
Um,
your oldest was freaking me out a little bit or making me laugh because they were when she had the ear pods, they were talking about
Mhm.
ash, and I think she was thinking they were saying ass. She was like, they said ash.
Yeah, we have a
She looked
Jesus
surprised,
jar in our
yeah.
house.
Ash
Yeah.
is basically a
And
swear word in these leagues.
When Daddy says bad word, which crap is also.
there
which
are
you
no
shouldn't
such
say.
thing as bad words.
Only social constructs.
Well,
Yep.
there are words that mommy doesn't want the girls to say, so the other parents hate them, cause them to not like our kids.
Yeah.
Hey,
They-
I'm
Well,
gonna have
think-
So my kids know, like they might say ass or damn or something occasionally at
Mhm.
home, but they know in public that's a big no.
Yeah, that's kind of just what it comes down to. And Lisa's such a goody, that she just likes to. She doesn't swear at all.
There's
I'm
nothing
like,
wrong with
dude,
people like there's nothing wrong if you don't or like
I agree. She just
Do
wants it to be,
don't do
you
it.
know,
I've met some people and
PG
like
rated.
swearing is like their personality, and it's like,
Yeah, hello.
wow, okay, little
Yeah,
excessive.
I don't
but-
want it to sound. I mean, I do like emphasis, and usually the swear words just add a little emphasis, and a little passion.
Yeah,
But I also don't want to sound like
little passion.
just trashy, And if you swear a lot, you just sound trashy. I think kids that swear probably sound a little trash. Damn.
It's true.
A lot, yeah.
I don't think
kids that
damn is a
swear a
bad,
lot. Kids are
it's
like
like-
15, and like every other third word is the F word. I'm just like, hey, you can learn
Yes.
some
Yeah.
other words.
Yeah,
I think that could happen. I just like you don't have to limit yourself.
Man,
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
when she
in
was-
high school, it's bad. It's
it is, dude. And they're like, oh,
I
it's
mean,
cool.
watching my
That's
daughter's
because it's
basketball
like-
game, and
I feel like high school kids think it's cool to cuss
Oh yeah.
Makes
because
them,
they're at
makes
an
them
age
sound
where they kind of
older.
can, but it's still like
yeah, but their parents are in the stands, and you're like, I mean, I don't know, they're just
Kids are
They have
going
Oh,
no
you
nuts.
can hear it.
oh yeah,
It's so annoying.
it's like whoa.
I'm like,
Oh wow.
as long
yeah,
as you're not
see,
cussing me out,
That's a deterrent.
I don't care.
Something else that's weird to see in high school is watching. Now it's a varsity game, but there's girls that have tattoos like on their legs, like down their leg,
yeah,
and
yeah, I see that a lot.
In
too.
high school?
tattoos in high school. It's just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
So are
I had a,
their parents signing off on this, or they're 18?
or they
They
just
have
do
to.
it.
they have.
100%.
parents have
They
to
have,
sign
unless
off.
they're getting
Yeah.
it in a garage.
Yeah. We had, when I was coaching girls basketball, we had a sectional final game, and one of our starting players got a tattoo the day before on her shooting arm. And then the
Oh.
same thing happened the next year. It was a regional final, and our best shooter got a tattoo on her shooting arm, on her forearm, her shooting forearm the night before. And we were like,
Was
what
it like a tradition thing now?
No, it was like she got a matching with her boyfriend. And it was like, wait 2 weeks.
What the?
please. Like, just wait 2 weeks and then make that decision. Not at the end of your like senior
Wait,
year
n-
in the basketball playoffs. Like, I
and
don't
not
get
a
that.
matching boyfriend tattoo in high school.
Yep.
Hopefully it was just like a symbol and not
Nope.
like
It was like a whole. I mean, it was like I have
it
I have
wasn't
this
a
little
name though,
this little-
right?
No, it was like a cross. It was huge. It was like
That's
all.
okay.
It was like that big.
As long as
That's
no
fine.
names there, I guess that's better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
as
was,
long as
but I
there's
was
no
just like,
names.
what are you doing? A, B, like, please just do it in a month.
Oh,
But
And it's a
no.
little
It's so
late to say,
silly.
please do it in a month.
Yeah, no, it is like, okay, all right, well,
I told the girls
So-
if they ever want it, we're going to the shop together. Little one first, then you can. It's just not smart to do when you're young. Doesn't usually work out very well,
it
and it
can,
doesn't
it can
feel
be,
well.
it can be a little
They don't do it right.
risky, but
When are you gonna get the
Yeah.
face tat?
the
I
teardrop-
probably I will probably finish the rest of my torso. Listen, it was supposed to be a bodysuit, and it probably still has a chance to. But as I get older, I like pain a lot less.
Yeah.
You
So,
should do your head.
Yes.
well, I have a practice to run, and it's frowned upon, generally speaking, the face and head tattoos here.
You
At
should
this
just get
firm,
like
anyway.
make it have them make it look like it's hair on your head.
Yeah, tattoo hair on your head.
Thought about it,
Waves.
but it just doesn't
Good thing
doesn't
you
translate well. I have seen
Good thing you
people
didn't pull
have a tattoo, and it's got a hairline, a little characteristic hairline too. Like it even recedes a little. You've seen that too, Adrian?
As they get
Oh,
older,
yeah.
And
they,
honestly,
they
I've
receded a
seen
little
it.
more.
I've seen it, and it looks pretty good, as for a head tattoo. But it's a full mural, the whole way, and it looks pretty good. Would not be received well where I run. I
Hey,
just can't do it.
You don't think your employer?
Like,
Oh
I'm
my
giving
God! I just imagine taking
the
meetings
client
with
be
an
like, I'm
investment
not giving you
advisor,
my money, right?
bro.
yeah, who's this guy? He's got fake tattoo
Yeah.
hair.
But I have it. I have tasteful tattoos. I have a full back piece and then 2 sleeves, and
Oh my goodness, sounds like
but
so
it's
pain.
there's a lot of pain, man.
How many hours?
It's like 110,
Per?
something like that.
No, total.
Just total.
Oh, that's only
Something
4
like
days.
that.
4 days and change. That's almost 5 days.
But days.
Yeah, my back piece took
Of just
took about a
getting
year.
straight up pierced with a needle for 5 days straight.
It feels like the best thing I could say is or the closest comparison I can make is it's taking a vibrating razor blade and drawing on your skin. That's just what it is.
Wow,
That's
that makes
just
it
what
sound
it is.
so much worse.
It just
I've-
really is bad.
I have one
It-
tattoo, and I got it on the inside of my wrist, and I don't know. Like I pass out if I give blood, if I get a shot. I don't know how I got this tattoo without passing out.
There are some
Terrible.
spots on the body that just aren't too bad.
I only pass
they're-
out for giving blood because I actually fill the bag up so fast. I'm
Okay,
actually
here's the
losing
thing.
blood.
I don't know why I bring this up. I will get
You've
sick if we
passed
keep
out?
talking about it. So
I have
I had a
know why I
question.
brought this
I had
up.
a question about the leagues that I'm sure is in the
Oh,
bylaws.
damn
But
it.
it's worth asking.
Okay,
And now I can't remember.
I do as well. Well,
You
I'll ask
better.
mine. I'll ask mine
Oh.
there you go.
because it might
Yeah,
be a
go
Write
ahead.
it
mistake
down,
that some
Pickle.
people
Go
make.
ahead, Adrian.
Write it down, Pickle.
So, players that are dropped after week 18 go to free agency, right?
Yeah.
Or cannot be picked up, right? Because
There are no
Free
waivers
agency,
for
no
until
waivers
like
after-
May or something like that.
Yeah. So
we
just
need to
keep that in
reduce.
mind.
We need to.
I know
And
Big
this
waiver.
was
make that
brought up.
mistake.
This was brought up in the chat. We'll bring it up again.
Okay.
No waivers and no roster minimums for positions and total. Is that correct?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Can you correct?
Positions.
Tell me I'm
The
wrong.
roster minimums have been reduced by half.
Oh, I'm dropping Kenneth Gainwell right now to make room for Jordan Love, Jay, because I had to promote Kirk Cousins and Nick Chubb.
Oh wait, you just did a Jordan Love
Fields?
trade?
No, I did not. What? I didn't do that.
He has the offer in my inbox. I'm gonna look at it.
He's gonna take it because he wants to get rid of his third.
Wait, that's me losing a third?
You said you wanted to get rid of your thirds.
Oh,
He
I
doesn't
thought I
care
was
about thirds, so
reaping
why is he
a
making a big
third.
deal of that? It should just be a smash.
Smash, accept.
I'll
Do
take
it.
your thirds.
Do it live on air. It'll make such good content, Jay.
No, you're taking my third. My third is the 302.
All right. Forget the third. Let's
But
just
no,
swap
no,
it.
no, 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 stop.
16.
Swap it up, Jay.
302 means shit because you said thirds are worthless. Thirds aren't
You-
even like
You
worth
got
adding
a lot.
on. You said to
You got a lot.
Not what I
trade.
said.
Jay, you
Yes,
got a lot
it
riding
is.
on the
Let's roll back the
34th
film.
pick. You got a
You're
lot
gonna
riding.
look silly when you roll it back.
A lot
What
riding
I
on that
said was
34th
I
pick.
don't. What I said is, and I've always thought to myself, next season, when you throw out a trade, add a fourth to their side. Get a third. Get a future third.
You
I've
literally
it-
said last week you don't waste time by adding thirds and fourths to trades.
You know who
you're,
does?
You're taking it out of context because I
Ah.
absolutely should be. What I said is, I don't add ancillary pieces like thirds or fourths or Gainwell to deals. And Adrian has seen enough deals to where he agreed. I don't do it. I should do it.
He just
And
adds
I'm not
people
one
on
that
your side.
usually people ask it from me. Yeah, is that what you said?
No,
You're saying?
no, you just add people.
Oh,
You just add more of like my
I
players
do.
to the deal.
Yeah.
I make it
That's
overweight
doing
in
the
my
Jason.
favor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to Jason.
No, but I definitely think, and a lot of people do this, is they'll add just little tidbits to the side that make, like Ash. Ash will
Every
add all
single
these
thing.
players, and I'm like, I never heard of this dude. I don't know who he is. This a real?
This
So
could
I
be
don't
much
do that.
football.
I should do it.
I'm a fan of adding if you can get extra picks, thirds and fourths or whatever.
I agree.
I'm a big fan of adding those. I hate it when somebody tries to add in a Kenneth Gainwell, and I'm like, this doesn't do anything for me.
And put a value to
And
it.
then say like, oh well,
If
this
they
is
put a-
helping. This is
that's
helping
what-
move the needle for you. It's like, no, actually, it makes me want to reject the trade now because I just don't want to deal with the headache of having to roster that person right now. I'd rather have a dart throw 4th round pick.
Yeah, I don't mind the
Probably could have traded Gainwell
adding a
for it.
Gainwell or including a Gainwell. Like, so what I thought you did was I thought you sent Fields and a third for Love. And I thought Fields for Love, I'll probably be okay with that. The third and Fields for Love puts it over, which I thought you were sweetening it.
All right, hold on.
I'm
Give
gonna
him
send
Gainwell
you.
too.
I'm gonna send you an. I just dropped him.
I got a bet for you. Fields versus Love.
I'm gonna make this bet with you as well, Jay. 'cause
I
know
would
you're gonna
probably
take-
take Fields.
All right.
All
How
right.
much? How much?
$10,000.
You're gonna give me 10-1 again?
$10,000.
I mean,
next NFL season will be so stressful for me.
so if I knew that he was which team he was playing on or if he was playing for the Bears, I would probably just take it because I don't really favor one over the other. Right? I think it's like owning Lamar. Lamar is a really tough sell for a lot of people. Well, I think Fields is a really tough sell for a lot of people, but I think he's definitely one that I could gamble on. Now, it's silly for me to take the guy that I have back-to-back relative, right? Thierry, when I don't know if he's going to get booted by his team. Listen, I like giving money away. I just do. So I'll take any real bet. But
You know
that
what?
one, I got to be smart about it a little bit.
You don't even have to bet with me. You can just give me $10 more. You have my Venmo.
If you came to me and said, "Can I get $10?" I'd just give you $10. Hey, but listen, if we do find out he's on the Bears or he went to Minnesota or Atlanta is who I actually meant.
By the way, no, Atlanta's taking the guy that you want
Bo
before
Nix?
you're able to
Yeah.
get him. Daniels is
Why do
going
you
to
hate me?
Atlanta.
As long as they get rid of Arthur
It would
Smith.
be great, guys. Is Pitts Pitts not great because he's so young still and Arthur
No.
Smith whatever, but
It's Arthur.
he's
This is
so young. And
you
these tight ends-
said Bijan was like the best running back to ever come out in a long time. No,
different.
but what I'm saying is Bijan was not anywhere close to being good.
But his
That
usage
offense
was
was
super
so-
poor.
So bad.
Arthur Smith, I saw this thing on where was it? I don't know. But it was like he uses his stud players as like decoys. And that's
Look
like
at this.
that's like his offensive mindset is to like, oh, you think we're gonna go to the guys who are really
Gross.
good? Psych, we're going
Awful.
to Johnny Smith. And it's like, why? Why would you do that?
Pardon
Nobody
me.
wants that.
Look at this usage. Okay, rushing attempts. We'll just say the attempts. The snap count is fine, but 63% snap count, 72, 81, 76, 61, 61, 63, 58. But look at the rush attempts. 10, 19, 10, 14, 13, 1, 11, 11. Then a couple good ones, 22, 16, 18, 10, 7, 12. Rush attempts for a rushing team. Did you see that rush that got that 75-yard run by, I don't know who it was that Algier?
Yes.
And everyone was hoping it was Bijan. And then the numbers said Algier. And you're thinking, you've got to be kidding me. But the
I-
usage is bad. It's not
I
just
cannot
not him.
believe that Pitts, London, and Bijan are that bad.
It's
I
Atlanta's
just
not.
can't.
terrible for
There's
fantasy.
just no way. It's literally
a-
the play calling.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not even Desmond Ritter. It's the play calling.
But they are saying it's more than that with Pitts, and they don't know if it's injury related or this and that. But they're saying his effort isn't super great. His
Okay,
finishing
if they're
routes
not putting
isn't.
in the effort,
That's all. And
there
it's
are
more than
good
our.
It's because they
good
know
talent
that.
players out there that don't put in the effort, that don't ever amount to anything. If he's that guy, that's gonna really suck.
And that's where I'm going. I know. That's why I preface with I know Arthur Smith. I get it.
But is
But-
it because that is just who he is, or is it
what
because
I'm
he
asking.
just has lost faith in Arthur Smith and this offense, and he doesn't see the point of trying?
I would lean
what I'm
with that
wondering.
one. I
Yeah,
would go with
that's
that one and
what
say
I'm
this
likely
season-
gonna go with.
Although speaking of the Falcons, I was reading about this weird scenario where if they win and the Jets lose, they can still make the playoffs. But
Well-
there's a scenario. It's not that simple, but there's a
Jets?
scenario. Not sorry, I know, wrong conference. There's a scenario where they can still make the playoffs, but if they lose and somebody else
Jets.
loses, they could have
No,
like
not the
the
Jets.
6th pick or
Right.
something, the 9th pick of the draft. It was like their range of outcomes from this week is like a
I
top
think right
10
now they're
pick,
slotted in the 8th.
a top 10 pick, or a playoff berth is like the range of outcomes for the Falcons this week. I read
Hey,
that
the
on
Tex-
Twitter,
the
so I could be
Tex-
totally wrong.
The Texans can win their division this week, possibly,
Heyo, that'd be dope.
if they beat the
Do
Colts
you-
and Jacksonville loses. That would be sweet.
Is CJ Stroud going to take Rookie of the Year from Puka?
Probably not. I don't think.
I hope not.
You think it's Puka
If
or
CJ
Tyron?
Stroud would have stayed healthy the whole year,
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Would've
he
been,
would
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, rookie of the year. My bad. Puka was
I still
so
have
good,
I
though.
still there's still a thought that they're going to give it to Stroud anyway. 'cause
It
he's a
probably will
quarterback.
because they usually give it to quarterback, right?
Yeah.
They don't usually give it to.
Did JJ
Rookie.
win Rookie of the Year when he was rookie?
No, it's Herbert.
Oh. Herbert did
Mayfield
ball
got
out
it the year before. Or no, sorry, the
2
year
years
before.
before.
2019 wasn't Mayfield, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, yeah, 2019 was Mayfield.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Who won it in 2018? That was Allen's quarterback year. I don't. It wasn't a. Wait. Or was that Mayfield?
If only there was a way.
Dude, Baker Mayfield he looks good.
I think Mayfield was 18. And so
Oh,
19 would have been Kyler's year.
Yep, 19 was Kyler. Herbert was you had all that right.
20, 21.
Chase.
Or did you see the
Yeah,
salary
Chase.
jump on Mayfield on some of those leagues?
Oh,
What?
Oh,
Oh, salary jump.
salary
Yeah,
On
dude,
know,
Mayfield?
there's some
we say
big salary jumps in some of these.
that they like to give it to the quarterback, but in the last 10 years, only 3 quarterbacks have gotten it for Rookie of the Year.
Hmm.
But have those quarterbacks been on Stroud's level those other years?
Maybe not. Alvin
Dude,
Kamara.
I
won
was so
23.
So
sure.
17, I don't think was Watson really good in 2017. Mahomes didn't play.
I don't know. 18 was Saquon.
He was the same.
That's because
Well,
Allen wasn't good his rookie
God
year.
dang, Saquon was so good.
15 was Todd Gurley. That's
God
crazy.
dang,
Todd
Todd
Gurley
Gurley
won.
so
Todd
good.
Gurley won Rookie of the Year in 2015, and has been not relevant in fantasy for like 5 years almost.
That was one of the hardest drop-offs. Just the steepest. That was crazy.
Eddie Lacy 2013, Odell
Eddie Lacy.
2014.
Odell's rookie season was so fun, dude. He
That's
looks good too.
That's crazy. The New York Giants had 2 Rookie of the Years, 2014, 2018, and they've been terrible forever.
no,
I wonder if they draft.
They had one good year in there.
Where
Yeah.
do they draft this year?
I don't know.
Right now they're at 5.
They need a quarterback in the worst
5.
way.
I think they're taking. I think Daniel Jones. He's got to
terrible.
get another job, right?
He's so bad.
I don't think he's
I
bad.
don't think he's bad.
I think he's terrible. I thought they were going to draft a quarterback 2 years ago, And then last
If
year
they're not drafting a quarterback unless they're taking Jaden Daniels, and I don't think they take him at 5.
I don't think he goes that high either.
I think you're never gonna win anything with Danny Jones. I think he's terrible.
I don't know. He did pretty well
I think-
last year,
yeah,
last
I think
season.
So
I don't think he's as bad as what
It was a fluke.
I'm thinking.
Did you see how many times he got sacked last year? It
That-
was an
that's
insane
getting ready
amount
to
of
go
sacks.
and say this is where they need to. I don't know where the offensive linemen slate into this, but this is where you try to shore up that offensive line a little bit.
Oh, you can take an offensive lineman this high.
But I don't know, like
If
don't
there
wanna take a
are ranked
guard.
higher- Yeah. Okay. Never
or a
mind.
center.
You're right. Well, and I don't know how high these offensive linemen are projected
You
either.
can-
Yeah,
You
that's what I'm
can't
talking
if
about. I
you
don't know
can
where
get
they're
a
all
tackle-
slated. Yes, you could easily take a
If you-
left
if
tackle.
you're right.
there.
You're right.
I've seen guards go that high too.
It's not very often because it's your tackles that are
Yeah, but-
your money maker, so to speak.
Yeah,
Do you know it's
guards are-
pronounced? Do you pronounce it often or often, Pickle?
Often. With it, I kind of pronounce the T.
Adrian?
often?
Well,
Often?
I don't know. It kind of depends.
I
This
think
is
it
separate,
depends on how
yeah.
you're talking. If you're talking fast, I think you don't pronounce the T as much.
Right.
I'm like slanging it
I
out.
pronounce it often,
Often.
and that's
Often.
incorrect.
Really?
English language
The T is silent?
stupid. Yes.
Often enough.
Like, what is our problem? Like, holistically in America, do we have
Dude,
to
you
jack things up?
Look at German's pretty.
Is it pretty wild?
It is pretty wild because you'll take a word and it'll just be the plain word, and then sometimes you add an E to it, and then sometimes you'll add an EN to it.
Yeah, but how many theirs are there?
I don't know. yet.
Three.
Um,
Three.
Yeah, I'm
Z-
talking about in German.
Is this
Veer.
is this good podcast content?
None of
There's
them.
at least 2, but English is a Germanic-based language.
Anybody still listening?
This is what we get
I personally tuned out 30 minutes
in
ago.
January.
Hey, that's another good question. Are we gonna pick up the pod through like starting in February?
Daily,
after league
starting
rollover?
next week, daily.
Oh, oh yeah.
Daily. Listen, the off season is when
Okay.
we time.
Because last year we didn't do it through the offseason, but I think that would be good.
I think we should do it at least.
I think we did it like FA or
We
RFA.
did it right
and-
before February, or right before the rollover last year.
The people want to know.
So we should probably do it then, and we should probably do it before RFA, and then before FA auction, and then like once a month.
We should
And-
have an episode where we just have the bylaws and we just quiz Zach on it. It's like, what is
Oh, he'll know
rule
it.
He would love it.
17.2a?
He's into it.
I would fail that quiz because
Time to start studying. All right, we'll see you in a few weeks for Zach's test.
no, because when you guys ask me a question and I don't know it off the top of my head, I'm like, all right, well, let's go to the bylaws, and I go look it up.
That's why he
But I
asked us,
typically
"You look
say
at the
you go look
bylaws?"
at the
'Cause he
bylaws,
doesn't
and then
know.
if you still have a question,
Brian asked if Flacco wins comeback player of the year over DeMar Hamlin.
100%.
You think so?
Yep.
Yeah,
Damar Hamlin played like 10 snaps this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He
didn't-
is a good story where he literally died on the field and he came back to life.
Someone can't wait for that movie. They're gonna call it like the other side. or
Lamar
something.
Hamlin story.
They're gonna call it the other side instead of.
But like if he would have played all season, he was a starter. He was, like
Making
he was
plays.
actually contributing a lot. There's several games he wasn't even active.
if Flacco takes them to the playoffs, they're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
like
played.
Flacco's going to be
amazing.
comeback player of the year.
That's so cool. I love that.
But do you
Oh,
know?
man.
Know what's even weirder? And it's.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess we don't know too much of it. Is there has been quite a few soccer players that have had cardiac arrest on the field. And
Like
came
this-
back.
How are they having that? How
In the last
possible?
12
These specimens are so fit.
In the last 12 months,
Yeah.
or like just in soccer history in general?
Well, no, I
Soccer
think
history is
there's at
way
least
more
one.
common.
There's one, I guess, last month. Some Luton team.
Do they
whatever
have
that is.
pre-existing heart conditions?
I mean, they must have,
No,
but
it's
probably not got it
literally they
diagnosed.
get hit. Like
I don't think
when
it's
they get hit,
from
it's
a
like
hit,
it's
though.
like the perfect timing of when their heart is beating or off beat, and it like
Stop.
causes the heart to stop beating because it like compresses
Oh my
the heart,
God.
and then the heart just stops.
Cardiac arrest from getting your heart hit so hard? That sounds
Just at the right time.
that sounds
By the way,
almost as bad as
a
food poisoning.
defibrillator
So
does
when
not work if you're flatlined.
So if I'm beating my chest because I'm a Matthew McConaughey, could I send myself into cardiac arrest? If I'm just like,
Yeah, that's the word.
I don't know how hard you'd have to hit yourself.
Can anyone pronounce
Like-
this?
No, but I just that's it.
that says I think he's meaning to
Commodio
say
cordis.
rigor mortis.
Mordio cordis. It's during the refractory stage.
This guy has 50
Oh,
fantasy leagues, and he knows more about my heart than I do.
He's better than us, Pickle.
He is.
Better than us. That's just what happened.
Well, he was. If you would have watched his YouTube thing, you would have know why. You would know why.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Enlighten
Oh,
us.
I'm gonna
So
consume all of
once
them.
you listen to it, you'll be like, that's
It's
why
like
he knows.
This is like a little trailer.
Renee, thanks.
I'm not gonna
Adrian was
spoil it.
very right. Thank
not
you
gonna
very much
spoil
for having those. It is fun. Spoiler alert. Thanks. Disclaimer. So I guess this is goodbye.
Until the next one.
Until 2024 August.
Well,
That's like it. It's 2024.
This 2024.
all right. So we'll try to set some stuff up to where if there's anything relevant to talk about, we'll just come on here and stream live for no apparent reason. Really, won't take much.
You're more or
any
less, if
reason
you're
is
going to
fine.
tune in, you're tuning in to watch us
Argue about something
Just-
stupid.
just randomly talk about random shit.
I don't think tube socks are stupid, Pickle.
And I'm flying to Scottsdale, Arizona tomorrow to go find Nilo.
Oh,
nice.
great.
Are you
Not
gonna?
really,
Great.
but yeah, I'm flying there, but I'm not gonna find Nilo. That's a
Oh,
little
okay.
strange.
Oh,
Little
That
strange.
would be weird.
Yeah.
You should just find him and then don't tell him you're coming. Ryan said it's literally the heart can't contract again, so it goes into VFib. I don't know a lot of those words, so. All right, guys. If there's anything that we can do for you, let us know and we'll stream it. Whatever it is, baking, lawn mowing,
Spring
anything we can
He
do.
baking.
wants to do a Madden off-season league. No, that's
No.
no,
Not sure.
no, I don't want to do that.
No.
It's just solely, and you don't shock that, even though all the TV shows do it. Oh, he's dead. Time to.
Yeah, that's why they were pumping it.
Oh,
Like
eight.
he literally
You do
doing CPR to
you
pump
do
it, like,
CPR. Yeah,
try to get his heart beating again.
And then you
interesting.
chuck it.
Yeah, Brian.
Defibrillator is to try to get the heartbeat back to a normal beat.
Okay.
So that's when your heartbeat is beating irregularly, and they're
You ever-
trying to shock it back into a normal heartbeat.
Have you ever used a defibrillator?
I have not.
Me either. I've done training for it. I've done lots of training for
Me
it.
neither. Oh, you mean just used it, not received? Okay,
Yeah, no, not.
that was funny. Hey, that was a great trade, Pickle. Getting Diggs for a late first.
Yeah,
Loved it
Tony reached out to
Loved
me
it
and was like,
very much.
Hey, I have Diggs in NFL. Anyone?
he was like, I want to move Diggs and I want him for this pick. And I was like, okay.
Jason, you want Diggs?
I have so much cap space. Like,
I like Diggs.
oh, I have to promote.
Diggs.
I have to promote.
Oh, Tony, man, Tony won't even give me a first for
What league?
Collins.
Tony
What
won't give you a first for anyone because Tony loves his first.
Oh
I
my
know.
goodness, I have to. Wait, I thought.
And Braxton comes in.
Oh,
More JB teams.
Braxton, if you didn't listen to the beginning, I would implore you not to.
I can't even remember.
Anyway, yes, many times.
Oh, Braxton wants more JV teams to open.
Yeah, he wants more G. Hey, you know what? I was thinking.
Hey, Donovan
Well, I'm
Peoples
sure you'll
Jones
shut it down.
is about to hit the waivers in GA.
There are
Alert.
waivers that happen in May.
Just
Hey,
be ready.
Oh, I guess free agent auction.
Be ready,
Hey, what?
people.
Why don't we just
Zach,
see if we can
Adrian,
do a
Zachary.
SF4?
Do 32 teams, super flex.
Hey, what do you think of this? Braxton has been trying to get into JB for the amount of years he's been here. Not saying that he should go to the front of the line, but what if he gets more entries in the hat?
It's based on how many leagues you're in. I make it.
Based on
It's-
how many leagues are-
So like people who are in
We
a lot
have
of
5
are
leagues.
less
So if you're in
likely to
one
get it.
league, you get 4 hats, names in the hat. If you're in 3 leagues, you only get 2 names in the hat.
No, I got the
And
math.
And I'm assuming you're doing that for SF3 as well.
So SF3,
Same idea.
yes.
Yeah,
Be the
bingo.
same idea.
So systematic.
So we have no shot.
Well,
It's
I'm
not
not.
true.
If you're in all 5 leagues, you have
So right now there are
0
like
shares.
50, I think 15 names in the hat. Or no, there's 17 names in the hat, I think, or 18 names in the hat for 16 spots.
You're just gonna have to do a SF4.
Well, actually 14 spots, sorry. Because Jay
Did-
and
Is one of those names? Never mind. Nothing.
and then we have the 8 spots,
Is
which
my
I
name
think are
in
6
there
are left for the 100%
Mitch?
newbies.
Is my name in there as Mitch or Pickle?
It's going to be in there as
Both of me would like to be there.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
that's what I was waiting for. Yeah,
So that
I
should
would
be
think-
4.
I would think Braxton has seniority. Oh, he said he could have JB.
Oh, Brian, don't do that.
No.
That
it's
was
not.
really-
It's
He
it's
can
done
give it
fair and
away to
square.
whoever
We
he
do it
wants.
the
He
same
can
way
have
for
it.
every open team. If
He
there's
can give it away.
Brian, you won
Don't
that
be a-
league. You
don't
won
be
that
a
team because you're better.
wiener.
Don't walk it back.
I would think if I win it, I could say, hey, I want to bless this guy with it. Now I'm no Zach, but I would think that would be fair enough.
I started Miles.
Who was number 2? Who was
twice this
second?
year.
Did Braxton come in
Second.
second on that list?
I don't remember.
Brian,
there
that
was
was
two
really sweet. That was really nice. of
No,
you, Brian.
it was Braxton came in dead last on that list.
Brian loves an underdog. I have to go underdog. Okay. Hey guys, I love that we can talk about nothing. We'll do it again.
Congrats
Set it up.
on a fun season, everyone.
Yeah, it was a great season. I'm
That was
it
really
ended
fun.
really shitty, but it was a fun season.
just for you, Zach.
It was
Happy-
torture.
Happy new fantasy year.
Oh, Mitch, we don't count
Hey, happy new
non
fantasy year to
NDL
you,
leagues,
buddy.
so.
I have the 101 in JB. I've got a great team in 32. My GA team sucks forever.
I'm
But-
very happy with my teams.
I can't wait.
32. My 32 team is very bad.
I'm looking forward to blowing up my NFL team.
You're gonna have fun, dude. You're gonna have fun. Hopefully, people are
CMC,
gonna start to rebuild in
Biggs.
SF2.
who wants to control Mahomes?
No one's
That's
gonna
all.
get Mahomes from you. No one's gonna get Mahomes.
We should
Why?
get Steamboat Willie in here.
They could literally trade for him and tag him 3 years in a row. They got him locked up for 3 years.
I'll give you.
Joe Burrow
look.
and JJ?
See,
No, wait, you don't
no
have
one-
JJ. Joe Burrow
gonna-
and Lamb?
Nobody's.
You're gonna end up taking a pretty piss poor offer because you're gonna wait too long.
No, because he's going to be an RFA, and I'll just take the pick if the salary goes way too high.
That's right.
Should
You'll
pick.
end up,
But that means somebody will have to bid on him at whatever.
If they don't bid on him, then I get him at the min bid. I'm okay. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm
well, we can. There will be bids.
I
There will be
100%
really,
there will be bids.
really low bids, and by really low, I mean
You don't have to-
70% of what he is, 75%. It's
No,
still
he
going to
puts-
be. He's still extremely valuable.
If you put
He's
10
going to
on
get
him,
paid.
doesn't he start at higher than his current salary?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to be any 70% bids.
he's going to start at like 65, I think,
Oh,
if
that's
I
not
remember
bad.
the math.
And what is he at right now?
56. No, he's going to start more than that.
Yeah, are you going to put first, second, third on him? Or
He's
just
going
first
to
and
go
second?
up over $120 like GA.
Well,
That's so
GA was
crazy.
free agent auction, so people weren't having to give up a pick. But I'm
So dumb. $120.
going to guess he's going to be very close to 100.
I don't even know how RFA works.
That sounds like a good
I
topic.
have
for
Pick it
the
every
next
year.
pod.
I have to as soon as I refresh my memory and with my
RFA
notes,
is
I'll remember. But I can't.
the RFA and free agent draft are so fun. Those are a blast. I love those.
When there's players to bid
They're
on.
weird.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
That's true.
very
Sometimes there's
top-heavy.
like duds. It's like, oh,
I'm
I don't
ending
want
this stream.
we'll
This
do
has
it.
been an hour and 54
Do it.
minutes. Nothing. Nothing worth value. Hey, yeah, like Zach said, really fun year, guys. It was torture.
Hi, buddy.
And the winners really deserved it less than I did. But I didn't get it, and you did. So well done. I wish I was taking home the trophy. We all did. Good job, guys.
Congratulations.
Anyone else have anything to say?
It's not even about the money. I want the damn trophy. I want the bragging rights
That's
so
all.
bad.
Dude, imagine
we don't
going
want you to have
sleep
the
at
bragging
night.
rights.
I
you know.
know. you'd rather me take the money, the second place money, and
We don't want to
you'd
hear you
probably
brag.
split- Yeah, you. Well,
We don't want to hear you brag.
I don't think Zach's
I don't
not
brag
really
that
a
much.
bragger. He's not a
I
bragger.
don't when I start talking is when I'm
Not from
provoked.
what I could remember. What?
Like when I start talking about stuff, it's when I'm provoked. I don't just go
Yeah,
out and
but
say,
no
"Hey,
one provokes you besides Jason.
I've got X amount of rings all the time."
Yeah.
I don't.
Joe.
I don't
Joe's
go
a
around
provoker.
and brag about the Chiefs Super Bowls all the time or anything.
Pickle's gone.
End of
Until
stream.
someone.
End of stream. We're
Love
talking
you guys.
We're still
Much
not
love. We'll
talking
catch you
about
in
it.